So, welcome back, everyone.
Yeah.
We are in the most luxurious parlor that you have ever seen in the city of Sigil, because I'm going to actually pronounce it correctly now.
No.
Because I can't say Sigil consistently for that many times. So you're in the city of Sigil, in the parlor of what's your name? Illustrial Silverhand, who has her safe house here between the plains, somehow blessed by the Lady of Pain, who allows her multi-dimensional portal to exist here. So
you're saying the Lady of Pain in this reality allows gods into...
No, she's not a god. She's just an archwizard.
Okay.
Wait, I thought she was the daughter of the mistress. So
She is the daughter of a god. But like Hercules is not actually a god, she is also not actually a god.
Wednesday nights I play Planescape. There are no gods allowed.
What's that?
It's a demigod, technically.
She may or may not be a demigod. May or may not be. You don't know at this point. None of you have that kind of insight.
The answer is yes.
That's a passive insight of at least 30 to figure that out.
It's a passive aggressive is what it is.
Perception.
Speaking of,
The
good point. I need to bring out my pen and my notebook.
the 12.
Which you're reading for notebook.
11. We think then have.
All right, so who do we have on the table today? Starting with Foreman.
Oh, we can choose.
And what's your passive perception? Please don't.
19. No, 20.
Try, if you can be consistent throughout this campaign, I would appreciate it. 19, 20? 20.
Oh, him?
Yes.
Appreciate
Yep. Passive perception of 14.
14.
Yeah, managed to squeeze out 4 extra points from somewhere.
19. You squeezed them out without us watching?
Dan?
Old Dan.
Character dies.
If it was the passive again? What was your passive again?
19.
19. Go ahead. As soon as you call you're all Dan, we need to start doing this. Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Kobold. He's technically within the...
He's called Old Dan. It's enough.
He lived to be like 120.
58.
You're fine.
Okay.
You woke up feeling a little sore on your right side today.
Kobold. Okay, here.
14.
You're a hunter.
Hickory?
Wake up and then you die inside. What is your color?
Hickory or iClore? I need more than me.
I'm made of metal and wood.
Well,
I have 68. You're small and you're
Perception is 20.
I don't get that. What is game? Right. Oh, it's this game.
I don't know if that's not a passive perception.
I'm Celia, who just suddenly showed up.
Spontaneous.
I have a passive perception of 14.
See, 14.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a sign about that.
Briar. Mine's 19.
13. I dumped everything into dexterity. Most of theirs.
Another thing. 13.
In order to multi-class, I had to dump something in the
15 for Jonathan, and
Ricardo. De La Hoya. My passive perception is 14.
all right, so Ricardo, how'd you end up here in Sigil?
He's almost fucking disguised.
His turret's in the sky. Okay, perfect.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
So it's not Tarzan in disguise. It is.
I see it on his tail.
All right, well, just leave it as it is.
I was communicating. It is.
I'm actually okay with it. Celia, you and the guy with the obviously fake mustache.
That's great. That was a lot.
others.
He calls himself Ricardo, so he's in disguise. Roll me a d20. Roll me a d20.
Smite.
I'm deciding about it on this one. Oh, screw you. That's the most realistic fake mustache any of you have ever seen. Everybody who sees this fake mustache assumes it's real.
Even though it gives
It
you
is like Reynolds on steroids.
No, it's grouping.
Wait, who's this guy?
What's his assumption?
He rolled a natural 20. I was determining the bonuses, so in this case, he has the most natural, gigantic mustache you've ever seen. It looks like a caterpillar crawling in his face and fell asleep.
He is
A beautiful one.
A beautiful caterpillar, a beautiful ebony caterpillar crawling in your face and fell asleep. So Celia,
It's not right.
you've been in this visual a while, or did you just pop into existence?
You know, sometimes you just walk and chill.
And so you walk out of the portal into the parlor where the rest of the party is. You guys look around. You see Illustrial. You see Tasha. Mordenkainen is not in evidence.
Greetings, lady. It is very nice to see you.
Give me a persuasion check.
For what?
Because you say it's very nice to see you. and I can't give you one success without another failure.
8.
With an 8? Ladies, you are very aware. This person says he's very glad to see you. However, he's obviously thinking about someone else.
What does that mean? It's very innuendo laden.
As it should.
It's you.
Bravo. Inspiration.
I didn't even bring a cucumber.
That's gonna be great. I feel it.
It's like a cat encountering a cucumber. Yes, exactly.
Quickly just say, hey guys, I don't know who you are, but you guys look like you're doing stuff. What step are you doing?
I don't know what he's for.
The very fancy-looking lady with silver hair responds, "Oh, these a group of adventurers that mistakenly came through when we cast a very advanced wish spell, which unfortunately failed. We were trying to stop Vecna from executing a we don't know the exact name of the ritual, but it had to do with something remaking. And the remaking that he was planning on doing was to be remaking the entire multiverse. So, as I told the company last week, this is where I keep all of my stuff, and I was not into this idea at all. So, I highly recommend that you guys stop there. Now, they've started.
Not a bad person or a good?
Oh, yes, he's quite niche.
I had a 5, so I keep checking.
Oh yes, yes. He was dead. Now he's not dead. But yeah, he's got like golden armor, holding himself together while he's a desiccated corpse of a person. And he does rely on the life forces of others in order to remain alive, and has done for thousands of years at this point. So generally, one would say bad.
So he was just wanting to life. So he
Actually, oligarchs.
just dared people to die.
He doesn't pick, he's not just randomly picking people, he's sucking up what he can. Yes.
There and
Double flag.
with their own volition.
But I'm gonna try.
No.
Then
That doesn't.
Moving on. So, there's a staff of 7 pots, a rod, in fact, of 7 pots, which Mordenkainen, who was here previously, but has apparently gone off on his own devices, has suggested that we should gather the pieces up in order to weaken him sufficiently so that who has the charm, the chime of banishment? Somebody took it last week.
Who did it?
Dragon Ball.
Which means you have it. Which he has in this bag of holding he carries. the chime of banishment may be able to banish him once again to Oath, which above the table, this is the city of Greyhawk, or the planet that Greyhawk exists on. Tasha and Mordenkainen are both originally from Owen, and he would be much weakened and once again just be a lich that could be like countered normally if he was banished therefore. So once again, you are herefore requested at the rate we negotiated before of 1,000 gold for a mission, plus you may borrow any item from the bookshelf. The bookshelf, by the way, contains every single magical item in the Dungeon Master's Guide up through rare. You may borrow for this adventure any common, uncommon, or rare magical items.
I have only one item. They have a cloak of billowing.
You may have a cloak of billowing and another item. Because that's common.
I don't think I need anything else.
All right, you're perfect. Cloak of billowing. Give me.
What else do you need?
Would it be persuasion or deception when you put on the cloak of billowing and attempt to look off? Or intimidation?
Well, I got a +9 in either. In all three of them.
Pick one.
Persuasion.
All right. As you persuade everybody that you're awesome with your cloak of billowing, go ahead.
Look how good it is. So good. Looks great on me.
Roll your d20 with advantage. I believe so. It's in this book. It casts banishment once per day. I'm just going to put it.
24.
And it has a DC of 20.
24?
Yeah. 24. Celia goes over to the bookshelf, grabs what seems like an ordinary cloak, whips it about her shoulders. Ooh! There is an immense pillow of velvet around her shoulders, as this is obviously the most powerful sorceress that you have ever seen in your entire life.
Bonus action for them.
Illustrial Silverhand looks abashed.
You can take it.
So, as we mentioned last time, you now have one piece of the rod of 7 rods. As you enter the portal, it will take you to where the second part is. I will tell you from the researches that we've done while you were sleeping that the area that you are going to be visiting is in the astral sea. So make any preparations that you wish, and then go through the portal and find the second piece.
Can I have 2 bags of holding? We'll see, but still.
Do you already have one?
I have one.
You can have 1 bag of holding off the shelf. You can have 1 bag of holding off the shelf if you wish. However, remember the rules for the bag of holding. If you put 2 of them together, they take you to the astral sea.
So you know during the epic.
What's that?
So during the epic, we did do the bag of holding bomb.
I would say that you guys, what level were you at the epic? 11?
11, yeah.
At this point, you have whatever you had in the epic as well, assuming it's one of your 6 items that you're bringing along with you that's uncommon or better. So 6 uncommon or better, 10 common, 10 consumable. That's your limits for Adventure League for Tier 3. Give everybody just a moment to do any math or whatever they need to.
Can I get 7 to get the next one?
Oh yeah, you get to borrow the one on top of your 6. Yes. That is borrowed, and it can be, like I said, anything up to rare. And it can change every time you encounter this bookcase. It is a book with guts. I mean, it is very nice. All right, everybody figured out what they're taking?
Yep.
All right. Very good. I don't remember if I took anything. Well, you better figure it out quick. Remember if I took anything? You did last week.
I thought I did.
And it can be the same thing or different.
We have to you have anything like our magic ID cards or
So the item, she reassured everyone last week. By the way, as a reminder, if anybody loses their item, it is magically tagged and will return here within 24 hours regardless. So be sure to finish in time.
Are any of these items covered in the previous owners?
They're all impeccably clean. Okay. I know Preston Station. I'm quite good at it. Okay. Notice the lack of confirmation whether there was blood on them or not. All right, everybody got it? Ready to go? All right.
Go.
As you all step through the doorway, you enter a silver clouded void. Lucent wisps of white and gray fog swirl in the distance among pinpricks of starlight. For a split second, you have no sense of direction, and then you start plummeting. You're falling straight down. The silver clouds shift, and then you see that you are falling towards a colossal, misshapen mass. This does not look like a planet or world in any description that you've ever seen before.
So right now, you guys.
Anybody who's trying to figure out what the heck this might be, give me an either religion or arcana check.
How far up are we?
Yeah, that's a good question. Anything past for the fall?
About 300 feet up. 19, okay. On religion or arcana? Okay.
17 arcana.
17 arcana, okay. Anybody else?
Wait, what's the jump?
Religion or arcana? For
Arcana, I guess. The same bonus on both.
your choice. Two arcana so
I
far.
got 17.
All right.
We got 17 for Arcana.
Okay. Anybody else? All right. Sounds good. Everybody that did a check. This is the remains of a dead god floating in the astral sea. There are exposed ribs. There may be a head in the distance, but you can't see it easily. Anybody who's played Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, this is where you meet the Githyanki and you're hopping between planetoids. Very much so.
Was there any meat still?
What's that?
Any meat?
Not as such. There may be some putrid rotting things.
Marred by a whip of crap.
It's up to you.
If they're possible.
You don't know.
Does it look recent?
As you're 300 feet away and plummeting rapidly towards it.
I can't tell.
In fact, as you're plummeting rapidly towards it, does anybody take any actions?
I'm gonna grab Lilith and the bunny.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just grab them.
Grab. I have boots to fly. Fly. So
Okay.
I will stop them from falling.
Yeah, can I judge how much time do we have until I direct?
I mean, let's see, 10 rounds per second, so...
Not perfect.
No, 10 rounds per turn. So it would be about 18 seconds till you hit this.
Can I carry
Yeah,
anybody?
I'm gonna cast Blizzard. I didn't think. Cast
Four others.
Okay, as you get ready to
Oh,
as you're getting ready to cast Featherfall, and as you do cast Featherfall, I'll go ahead and give it to you.
I cast Featherfall.
Oh, okay. Covers
There was 2 Featherfalls, so that should be enough to cover the party one way or the other. Sure. Amid the clouds, 2 large globes of light Bob towards you.
But the only thing that appears to be
They walk towards us?
Bob.
Bob.
are small scale versions of natural habitats. They're constructed very
No, just two balls of white
You,
named
you
Bob.
haven't seen the rest of them yet.
I hate that so much.
blown out graves of ice.
So they're big anglers.
They're basically big anglerfish, yes.
Oh, big.
Yes, cosmic anglerfish are coming towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
God damn it. 5 minutes in.
That's good.
I love it. Thank you.
Damn, got 21.
Very good. Where's your ready?
Oh, I love that.
Good start.
Ready?
All right, so who has over a 20? Wow. Who thinks they have the highest?
I got 21.
25.
25.
B plus 6 minus 23.
Oh.
Celia? 23 for Ricardo.
You see what spells I have? Let me remind myself what's the
21 for Tip.
Yep.
Because this is something we've never covered before.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Did we have had a long rest between now and last week?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I just realized.
Yes, you guys are fresh off a long rest.
Good. I didn't have any stuff that's different.
Hold the ground by a metal brace.
Anybody between 15 and 20?
That worried me. 17. 19.
19?
Then it lodged and
That's what you get.
Fire.
after your exam.
Tuna.
What'd you get?
23.
Yes. We got you. So we have two 17s?
Yeah. Plus
Dexterity bonuses? Rollies. Oh, you got +5? Okay.
I would expect this.
We're in open space.
So 17 to Dan.
We get one.
17 to
Me too. I'm waiting to find out what it is. Yeah.
Anybody else above the we got 20, I'm sorry.
4 or 5. Okay, just go out.
It's always Friar.
What'd you
It's one of those up to 6 far. Oh my god. I'm not gonna make any of those. Get over it.
Okay, what'd you get, Friar?
Oh wait.
What'd you
It's gonna be
get?
one.
Good way to start.
Oh, you got the low roll out of the whip.
All right, did I miss anybody? I don't think so. All right, great. So, with that,
A map.
there's no map. You are floating in space as two space fish come up to you. You are still falling. Well, you were.
There's gravity.
You're falling more slowly, but there's still two space fish trying to eat you guys. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are near enough this god's corpse that apparently has a gravity field of some sort, but not too close that the local fauna are interested in snacking upon you.
So that means I can't move forward.
We
I don't know.
Yes.
On your turn, we'll find out about that. Celia, you're up first. What do you want to do?
Do they look like monsters?
They look monstrously large. They have big teeth, and there are lights dangling on the front of them. You can barely see the teeth, but they do look monstrous. 80 feet, Farrell.
So how far away are they?
About 80 feet.
Did they both make a DC 18 listed saving throw?
What? So, did you want to move towards the little?
Yeah, I have 120 foot range.
Okay. So, what's the save again?
DC 18 is the saving throw.
Okay.
Wow.
First one rolls a natural 1. Second one rolls not sufficient. So 2 failures.
Are they immune to the charm condition?
Jesus.
They are apparently not immune to the charm.
Okay, well, I used hypnotic pattern. Each creature in their blah 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 has the charm condition for the drain. All charmed creature has incapacitated condition, so it is 0 for the next minute. There are no additional saves that take damage.
So as you cast a scintillating set of lights that illuminates these two giant fish in the sky, and they start to like list as they seem to be
I'm looking at
disoriented. They're effectively still, but they also appear to have lost control.
Who's the weakest person here?
Who's apparently the weakest person? Yes,
I'm going to use my
the Warforged.
give you bardic inspiration to that sound.
Thank you.
It's a D6.
Okay, Ricardo.
It's like how
I took one level more.
I'm the first one I looked at.
Blast.
68.
The barbarian.
Hickory.
Shadoslav is nice.
No sound.
What are you?
I'm done with my
What class?
Ranger.
Ranger.
Okay.
Hickory, the smaller woman and medium woman.
She's a gnome.
What was that? Yes,
These freaking Reese's.
these three.
Right.
West. She hits and 4 saving throws.
They're done. As long as someone attacks them for next minute.
Okay, so you let the group know that they are incapacitated for the next minute if nobody attacks. The barbarian actively scowls at you.
Well, they were trying to be.
That was a beautiful scowl. Thank you.
Please give me
Now you can do a donut of doom or storm around them.
Yeah, they were 80 feet away, so they can.
Kit, your turn.
Fireball.
As he does. All right. What's your save?
Dex 13, but aren't they paralyzed?
They have disadvantage.
That's a little 5.
With a natural 19 and a 5 and a 6. They both fail.
Got it.
How much damage?
You say a level 5? Fire 5, yeah. Going all out. That's 32.
32 points of damage. Got it.
Yep.
They seem to get their bearings back quickly as a gigantic ball of fire engulfs both of them. Okay.
I heard paralyzed. I took my chance.
They were incapacitated. They are no longer. All right. Jonathan, your turn. You are, at this point, let's see, somebody feather called Jonathan, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're 60 feet away from these things.
Okay, well.
And what do you, and answer this one carefully. What do you want to do as Jonathan? Do you want to get closer?
Yeah.
What's your intelligence monitor? Your intelligence score?
Like the number or the modifier?
The number.
8.
8.
So I think that is the right rule for Jonathan.
Just a sec. Let me look up the rule again because I forgot that.
All in the same boat.
Yeah.
So with an 8 intelligence, you can move 40 feet just by thinking about it. So you're a fighter, so you just go, I want to move towards those things. You move 40 feet towards them before you even realize what's going on.
Do I like
Do you
telling
want to dash or do you want to attack from here? You're about 20 feet away from them at this point.
No, I want to dash and melee.
Okay, so you dash, you get up in the melee with these 2 big fish things, and there you are. Anything else? Bonus action?
Action surge.
This is true.
This is good.
Which I mean, like, that's pretty good. Like, damage now is better than damage.
Okay, basically a fireball.
Yep.
How hurt do they look? Are they like not?
They look a bit hurt. They're not bloody, but
Okay.
they're also not like totally shrugging off.
Okay, then I will.
You can act concerned.
Yeah.
We don't get along.
All right, go for it.
So then I get 3 attacks.
Yeah, you fighter you.
Okay.
Save some actions for us, please.
So are you going for left fish or right fish? Left fish, okay. Red and blue.
That's it.
What I think, because there's such a thing as left shirt. So
So
Fish waffles. Fish and
19 is a crit,
yep.
and I have the sword that says if I crit on a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points, they immediately die. It's the 9 lives still.
What's your sword?
That's only. Is that a proper?
Is it rare?
It's purple.
That's very rare.
That's very
Okay,
rare.
okay, then I have. Okay, then I just have a different.
I wanted to love it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, then
yeah,
crit. I still
it's still
crit.
crit. Yep.
And then
I loved that Mo was doing exactly what it was like.
okay, so that's a crit.
You do.
There's a 15 hit.
15 ultra hits.
Okay, so then other one was just a 10.
See.
So how much damage did you do on the first one? Well, assuming that you did have a pretty good sword because you had that crystal sword last time, right?
Yes, I did. That's plus 2d6. So I do 40.
Yeah, you can give me all the damage all at once. That's fine.
knows what the bounce and I haven't read the script to know what's with a 26 the play
Plus 6, 21. That's just for the crit.
Okay.
And
Second
then
one.
the second one is
there's one of
8 plus 6, 14. So 21 and then 14.
35. Not shabby. This one that you just hit, the right fish, is now bloody.
Okay, sweet.
If anyone's hungry,
All right, moving on.
Gonna use like a Foreman grill? Is that what you're saying?
It's the waffle maker.
Squeeze out.
Fish and waffle. Charlie,
my turn.
it is your turn.
Perfect.
Right fish is
Yeah.
bloody, left fish is not.
Eberron was a just weird.
I don't have to take a fast, right? I can, because I have the boots. I can.
Eberron was so.
Or does it?
You can use the movement that you.
Yeah, we haven't been able
Or
to
you
run
can use the
with
intelligence to move yourself. Honestly, it's supposed to be just doing
a little concerning. I got like 5
Oh.
pounds about it. Will that be under the arc?
I know. But it's funny when you talk about it.
Yes.
So I guess.
Or nature.
Okay.
Or how close I am.
They are 60 feet away.
Okay, I will ask them.
Would that be under
Okay.
medicine?
I'm gonna attack with my great sword.
Actually, you were flying. Give me a d20.
Medicine.
Well, let's see. Yeah, we're just going to see if he was lucky enough to do it. 45.
45.
Actually, my,
One of the times.
He's not lucky enough. You're 60 feet away. Yeah.
but I can still dash in range, right?
Okay, you can dash and get range. Yeah.
Because I gave him a waffle.
But you don't have an action because you're
Yeah.
down. Or you can be 20 feet away and you can attack.
The funny thing about the waffle iron is that
I do have a
part
part
of the
Dex
breaks.
I'll stay back and shoot with my bow.
Okay?
It's like 1d6.
You guys are 20 feet away.
on 13. But I also
I have not summoned him yet, so.
once it's gone, I have to go back to Eberron to get a new one.
He's free to summon this thing.
I
Should have one.
If I decide, if I decide that what
It
does, it does
the right
The right
fire damage upon it.
13 damage.
Got it?
Now.
Because it has a fire message.
Okay.
It's like,
Nothing fancy.
Go back that far. Just get it back.
Is that it?
I got an action, something.
Don't do your shit.
What's that?
So armor class is 15.
We'll say it happened to have warm that. Now you have on the section. You sure? Pretty sure. That drink was like the Rollins Roscoe Bar.
God, I thought about it. Since I originated from Iran, I totally could.
I need something
If you want to tell them that artificer of the status.
so I just choose something simple, so I don't have to think about it.
Shoot my bow. I want to say like construct God.
Yeah, you get a second attack?
Yes, they
Okay,
do.
got it.
That's just made the hit. All characters spoke like different.
Disoriented in fate, as you might be. You missed.
That's
All right, that brings us to Dan.
It's within 60 feet, you said.
60 feet, yep.
Do I need to hide or?
What you want to hide?
Yeah. Is that possible?
In the middle of space.
But I'm very small. I think
You are very small. What's your intelligence modifier?
my fire is plus 30% for someone to hide for plus 3.
I would say you can hide behind Tormund. Give me a stealth check.
19.
With a 19, you're able to hide behind Tormund, yes.
I have the
Next.
Also, by the way, you have an ally within melee.
Okay. Well, I guess I get advantage on the way.
Yeah, you have advantage and you have your sneak attack. So go ahead.
16. 26.
26 hits.
What? I didn't think of it. Well, I'm holding the rabbit. I should have thrown it. They would have counted as that attack.
That would have been an action. I know.
he's technically
Wouldn't that count?
One attack. Okay, I wouldn't take that.
That his dash attack, though, right? If I threw it. 33.
I don't know what a dash attack is. I've never heard of this rule before.
He backs up and he's very sorry.
Oh, I see. We'll give him the ability of maybe. A 33?
Yeah.
That hits.
No, damage.
Oh, the damage? Okay.
Cannonball.
hit the wounded one.
Yeah. Perfect.
What's the wounded?
Sorry.
Luck.
Oh my god.
No.
It is extremely,
Right.
it is extremely damaged, but still a lot.
I'm just gonna curve and fill up new ball and try and hide.
They are literally stacked.
Amazing.
Floating in space.
I love it. All right.
Just in a ball.
Hickory.
Turtle.
I mean, hey, you're a kobold. You can hide behind
You've
anything.
seen your friends suddenly flying around like they're freaking superheroes. You don't know,
I'm going to just assume that it's transmission.
but you're a barbarian, so ignorance is power.
Drawing your image.
She said she wants to get close to it.
You want to get closer? Okay. What's your intelligence?
Why?
But you will yourself. You saw it like moving, so you put one fist forward and will yourself 40 feet closer. You're now about 20 feet away.
So I'm curious. So, as the range bonus action to start it up, barbarians can move to have their speed as a
I would say, as your 20-foot bonus to your 40-foot move speed with your powerful brain.
Help that I had a.
Sorry, I broke you for a second there. Yes, you make it the whole 60 feet right next to the two angler
I
fish.
rode on top of the elevator a bunch of times, and it was awakened with because we
All
found
right, and I'm going to roll that they're within 5 feet of each other too, so go for it. And
with
get the one that's not damaged. Or not as damaged. You have a die 4 because you're blessed.
What?
You have a die 4 to hit because you're blessed.
yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you add a D4. Yep. All right, so roll your attack on the less damaged one. You look scornfully at the damaged one, like, oh, you're about to be sushi. Oh yeah, totally hits. And roll me the attack on the second one, and then roll the damage on both of them.
Yeah.
That's the cleave attack. Yeah. No, it would. Yeah.
Every attack.
Yep. Every attack.
We still hold the gas to imagine. The spiders can get
And just tell me the damage on the primary. Oh yeah, that hits as well. But yeah, don't bother rolling the damage for the second one. We'll get there in a minute.
It wasn't air. It would be alive.
So
It's got 4 hit points.
yeah, good.
Which one?
The damaged one, left anglerfish
Okay.
or right anglerfish or left. Nope, right anglerfish. Yep, it was red blue.
4 damage.
Got it.
So disappointing. That makes
So as you swing through, the more healthy of the 2 fish, you leave a giant cleave mark across it, which continues on to the other one, which splits cleanly into 2 pieces as it's dead. Very dead. Second attack.
There would be nothing left.
This is just the high welcome to the astral sea encounter. So, what's that? 31 hits?
Have you not hit any? Have you not?
When we look at you,
14? Okay.
Damn. Hopefully.
Got it.
On the second attack.
So what does that mean? You have plus 13?
What? Oh, wait, plus
This one looks extremely damaged now.
Go ahead. That is insane.
It gets to take a turn. These are
Standard stuff.
It's going to go ahead and try to bite at you 3 times because you're a pain in the butt. Let's see.
The knife for this is hit. Small store.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
So then a 26 does as well?
I don't know.
And a 25. You take
So we're getting that 20.
16
Ricochet
divided by 2 to 8 piercing damage 3 times. So 24 piercing damage to you, Miss Barbarian.
Nuts.
Better you than me, maybe.
I mean, it's got big, sharp, pointy teeth. So, yeah. There's
Almost wondering if I were to let her go and delay my action till the end.
Well, she's had her turn.
No, so
Oh, Lilith.
Lilith.
You don't have to alert feet, so technically you can't. Unless you want to hold an action. What's that?
Also, I
24 total after reduction. Yeah.
have a feeling about this.
If you hold a spell, it consumes the slot, whether it goes off or not.
Okay, well then I'll just roll. I'll just use the guidance.
Okay?
Everyone did their back.
Roll to attack. 24 hits easily. As your anime missile arcs off into space and hits the giant anglerfish. It's the best place for anime missiles.
14.
14 points of damage. It is still up. However, it does look extremely damaged. Lilith, you are on Tormund's shoulders within 20 feet. And you've just witnessed your friends flying around just like through force of will.
Can I move too?
You can.
Yeah.
What's your intelligence mod? 10? You may move 50 feet or more. You're only 20 away, so yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna move up to one that's
There's only one left, yeah. The extremely damaged one that's almost dead, yes.
yes. And I'm gonna take a swing at it.
All right. Swing.
I crit.
Oh my.
Roll your critical damage.
Pretty sure I
I just noticed, Molly, that you have an alien on your jersey for today.
Have what?
You have an alien on your jersey. It is perfect.
There is my stitch.
This is dead fish.
Can I swim back to Corbin?
Oh, no, you don't swim. But I mean, you may be doing this, but you're moving far faster than that would. Yeah, I mean, as you're swimming around, you realize you have like the inherent ability to move around this environment by yourself. And as you guys are being attracted to the corpse of this dead god, which apparently is where you're going, you do have the ability to control your fall as you approach it and are able to fly towards it.
I like to go towards one of the dead fish.
What's that?
I like to go towards one of the dead fish and collect any good meat left.
Roll me 2d12.
Gotcha. I can't. You said I can't. 10.
You have 10 pounds of dead fish.
Nice.
I'm walking 50 feet away from you. You don't have any refrigeration.
At least I'm asking to where.
And does not yet smell.
At least I'm not asking to where the dead fish.
This is a step up for him. Don't encourage. Use a fireball to smell it.
I put him to sleep.
Yeah, roll me a d20. I want to figure out if you got cooked dead fish.
Cook it on your waffle
Got
iron.
4.
With a 4, it's raw. There was some cooked dead fish that got thrown off in the pipe.
Pressed it into the waffle iron.
Is there anything I can take as a trophy?
How long are in 13?
Like a scale?
13 is pretty big.
Sword out of
Roll me a d20.
my rapier.
17.
With the 17, you get one of its long front teeth. It's got like 2 really long front teeth, and one of those is like the length of a long sword for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you were to give it to somebody who knows how to make a sword out of beast parts, they'd be able to make you a fairly fragile longsword. Yeah, it might be better as a costume piece than an actual weapon. But yeah, it's badass. Your necklace is going to be off the hook once you have it made. Yeah,
Or you can wait till it gets to Eberron and make it into an arm blade.
I still like the idea of the short necklace that goes down to an ankle. Yeah.
So I was looking into that. Apparently you can get arm blades in Eberron. I did not know that.
Maybe I'll
Arm blade we never ran into, and it's a magical item.
Yeah.
So can't help you.
Fortunate.
Can't help you. All right, so you guys have successfully encountered these stalkers in the stars.
Right?
And now, as you're approaching this apparently dead god from some age gone by, none of you, by the way, recognize this god. This is not a deity that any of you recognize or have prayed to or heard of anyone praying.
Maybe it's
He still has not yet defined. Your god is dead.
That's the dude.
No wonder my prayers to me has began. I keep praying and nothing happens. Oh wait, that's why. It's the August man. It's the match. All right. Hold on.
Yeah, upper plane is just.
As you're looking at this large field, you notice multiple pieces of the ship
Yeah.
that have wrecked into it. There is a portion in the ribcage where the prow of the ship is impacted. There is a portion of the ribcage on the other side where amidships has impacted. There is a portion on the hip where the back end of the boat. Nope, I lost it. Bow. The stern of the boat is impacted. Somewhere near the hip.
Is it just a
What's that?
just a crumble?
No, it's so it's like this port is 3/4 of a mile long, and so there's a boat scattered amongst.
Oh, I thought you said it. I thought you meant like when you said impact even.
No, there's several. You see several pieces of ship. Pieces of ship. Oh ship. Yep.
Like God's boat.
Oh yeah, this thing is super Godzilla.
Super Godzilla.
Yes. No, this is actually it's bigger than Godzilla. It's bigger than Mechagodzilla. This is bigger than King Kong.
Celestial?
Oh no, this is something that gave birth to Celestials. Yeah.
They're gods. They're more real than real.
It's the gods.
Well, some people stop believing in them and then start speeding it up. Celestial.
No, like the size of a Marvel celestial.
Oh, like Marvel Celestial?
That size.
Galactus size. Yes.
I mean, Galactus doesn't have a definite size though.
He eats planets. He can also
Yes. Okay. Yes, but it can go as large or as small as he.
Are we moving towards the ship?
Are we? You are moving towards.
Let's try like D&D. Yes?
So as you're moving towards it, the stony mass is the planet without a colossal creature that appears lifeless. Shattered ribs arch over the creature's mossy spine as the air crackles with decaying magic. Among the bones is the shipwreck of a large galleon broken into 3 large chunks. The stern castle, nestled in the corpse's hip bones, the starboard section embedded in the rib cage, and the prow stabbed into the creature's heart. There, proof. I read the module ahead of time.
Wait.
All right.
If it's a.
What's that?
Wait, is there anything biological left on the North Sodas?
Not
Then,
worth.
then how is there a piece of ship stuck in its heart?
You don't know. Stuck in the ribs where the heart would probably be. Yeah.
Well,
There might be. You don't know. We're not close enough. You're not close enough.
While we're moving to the ship, can I use an action to summon my dragon?
Yes, you may.
Preemptively?
You have a dragon?
It's summon dragon spell. And I'm going to use my extend.
Oh,
Sorry, ship.
It lasts 2 hours if I use my extend.
Oh, ship. Okay. Yes.
She grabs her dragon and laid belt over 500 gold. And summon. Cast.
By the way, doubles his attacks is a bonus action.
Well,
Not count as my one.
Right, but it's a bonus action.
Right.
Yep.
I can
Actually, I was lucky enough to actually be watching D4 Deep Dive today, and he reviewed why he didn't do Drake Origins or something.
I would love those mechanical break on Everon.
Oh, yeah.
Literally,
my you do attack is not a bonus action.
no,
You're good.
So I can still do my 2 attacks and bonus action.
I'm technically a construct, but not actually a construct.
Well, I was thinking that you were the.
to everyone outside Everon.
I was thinking the wrong thing.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys are continuing to fall towards this wreck,
Can I send Little Dan to it?
okay, the closest portion is the Stern Castle. So, and that's where you guys are all going to land. Damn. Summon freaking dragon indeed. All right.
It's a level 5.
Okay.
That's a good spell at level 11 or 12. Yeah. That's all you can cast. 11 you can cast
Very nice.
6
Very nice.
if you're full casting. All right. So, as you guys are approaching, the largest piece of the wreck, the stern segment, is nestled in the hip bones of this colossal creature. As you guys are approaching, you notice there are creatures who are on the ship, who are looking up at you approaching.
You never found the ship.
They have flattened noses, greenish skin, pulled back hair.
Tentacles.
No tentacles.
Hey,
Who goes there? Hey? Who goes there?
speak common.
Some
Speaking
friends.
common. What's that?
We're friends. We're here to help with the ship.
Yeah.
He hollers over. Listen, our friends.
Uh-huh.
And they wait for you to land. Okay. There are 6 of them. Anybody here have any reason to know what the hell it gets you into?
I was victimized by demons.
Really slow this time.
They're not demons.
Okay. Don't know. Maybe I encountered these.
Don't.
No.
There's space going to Vecna.
No. If you're the one that cleans feet, no.
If I have to what?
If you're the one that cleans the feet,
Yeah, there's like no
there's mind flare. Mind flare. You think should we go down?
Right. Yes, it would be very much.
Well, not the good man.
Hello, my name is Figaro. How are you doing? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Do you have a rock?
We've been shipwrecked, as you can tell.
This is your ship.
It is.
Are you a
This is
pirate?
the man Zenith.
And you just ran into this god?
How do you crash into a place where there's almost nothing?
I mean, it was all horny out of a wreck, but I mean, that's what happened.
So you're just stuck here?
Yes?
Are you a pirate?
No.
You follow black.
Roll me. Do you have any way of knowing that? Roll me a religion or a history check.
Okay.
The DC is not low.
Are these hit buttons male or female?
Man.
No, from the street now.
You say
If you want to roll, if you want to roll,
someone's a thief.
Bringing people.
No, it's great because it's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out how horribly wrong I can make it. You say the equivalent of "Do you follow blah blah?"
Leather flip flops.
And they just all kind of look at you with their heads cocked, like, "Don't pay any attention to the idiot."
Visit an astral world.
all it fails, you take
So how long have you, did you answer this? How long have you been here?
You're new, aren't you?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Astral Plane, where time doesn't exist.
So you have,
And everything is forever and ever and nothing ever. That's great.
Do you have like a bit of a rod or something?
No?
No,
Maybe.
actual thing that's like really powerful.
Oh, we're rather than a what?
Rod is with 7 parts.
It looks really incomplete unless
There's woman in
Yeah.
the dress and arm down.
He like reaches out and touches a piece of the ship.
Have you seen the rod or like any
You haven't seen one part of the rod.
Nite?
It doesn't look familiar.
Was not one to see rod.
And he totally misunderstood parts or hands. Yes.
Rod of 7 parts. This is what woman said.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Parts.
Someone get the cook. You want 7 pots?
This is correct, yes, 7 pots.
Have you heard of? So you haven't heard of anything magical?
I mean, we run the ship. The ship calls car. Maybe there was a thing that made the ship go faster. Maybe it's related to that. I don't know.
Well, like what thing?
I mean, I would like to.
Is it gone?
It was on the ground. Like he points like way over there where the ship is penetrating the heart of the monster.
Okay. I think we should go.
Nothing around you in this.
You guys already found it.
Sorry.
If Rod is in area, someone may have to.
So as you're enabling your detect magic, let's go it all and make sure that everything is safe. And he goes below. There's still 6 members of the crew that are on the deck of the ship who don't seem to bat an eye at him simply just declaring that he needs to go below.
Excuse me, Captain.
I'm not the captain.
Who you are? What is his name?
He is a bosun. His name is Figaro.
Figaro. Figaro. Figaro.
I know, I tell her the name. Fucking musicians. No, my name's Bob.
No, Figaro. I call
I don't know, he's down there now.
I will talk too. And I follow him.
Okay, you follow him?
Yeah.
As you
Cannot escape my view.
Okay, what are we doing?
I think he might have a rod, and I want to see the rod.
anybody else following down below?
No.
Go to the.
Yeah.
Me and Cecilia want to go to the dock.
Another piece of the ship?
Yeah, where he pointed to.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll,
we'll get to you guys in a little bit.
I'll head there with him.
Good day.
I go again.
Cover more ground.
What's that?
I go to my glass.
Okay, where are you going, Torment? Then are you going down below, or are you going to another piece you first or what? What?
Somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm
I
almost.
mean, the party's about to fragment into 17 pieces, so I'm whatever.
Is there, I'm gonna look around, does it look like there's any place right there? Dangerous or inaccessible, or where a magic item might be hiding?
No place necessarily inaccessible. You see 3 parts of the ship, including the one you're on. As far as dangerous goes,
Or not on the body? On the body.
roll me a d20. Actually, roll me a perception check. Let's do that.
Yes, you do actually. Sorry, this person. No, I mean, this
Of course, I rolled a 1.
So what's it?
11.
11. Good news. That's still slightly above average. As you look up the body of this dead god, you notice there are at least 20 more of these fish that you guys fought, as well as other various creatures that you've never seen before.
Do you want to
Flying around.
How far is...
So those of you who are thinking about leaving, also give me a perception check. Don't go alone.
I got a natural 20.
Don't go alone.
16.
Don't go alone. Jonathan.
15?
Also, don't go alone. It looks like there might be a fight on the way to the next bit that you go to.
Okay.
Maybe better to deal with these one at a time as a group.
How far is the piece?
So does that mean you need to start killing people?
Oh, it's at least 150, 200 feet to go to the next segment. It's at least one combat encounter to go to the next segment.
Got it. So who wants the dimension door thing?
You cast Dimension Door?
And if anyone wants to go with me, if not, then no.
No.
What? Not alone.
Or there, you have articles of information. It's dangerous.
We can just dimension doors. The next place we want to go to look for the rod.
You can only dimension door once per person, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I can even learn really fast.
You scream?
Yeah.
I mean, one.
Me and him can dimension door over there and just see what's going on. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can take.
We could lead them all into one spot.
I do not.
Yes.
But
You're nice to see fast visibility on the
yeah.
Somebody on one of the other pieces of the ship, you're not sure which one. Yodel. You what? Yodel.
It's gonna be the spider dragon all over again.
They can. You scream. Yeah. In space, in D&D, they can hear you scream. Yeah. That's pretty amazing. Did you cast Dimension Door?
We're preparing to
Go over there now.
Did you cast Dimension Door?
Yes.
Yes.
Speed. And
Roll me a d6.
that's great.
Oh no. Oh man. Those.
6.
never to be seen again. Mention doors and all this
As you cast Dimension Door, which are you are used to sucking you and one other person through. Instead of getting through instantly, which appears to be going to the prow segment of the ship, far in the distance, further than the 500 feet you expected.
I want to go. That's where I wanted to go in the first
You were
place.
going down below.
I'm going below with command 2 feet out.
As you were going below.
It's a portal we can just all step through.
The prow is where
My puppet is having
Last thing
another familiarity is puffing.
Yeah, but
He's
so
very,
sure.
when I say he's puffing,
Work.
doubt.
Blessing Regis also in Europe.
Mention of all of us.
Really doubt it.
It's not a huge thing. All right, moving on.
Party. That'd be an interesting way to finish this campaign.
As you go below in the Stern Castle, the man that you were following goes into what looks like a fancy bedroom and closes the door behind him.
I follow.
You follow?
Yeah.
You open the door into a stateroom that is simple but elegant. The warm light of wall sconces bathe the mahogany bookcases and crimson bed sheets. Sitting on the edge of the bed is the man that you saw before, who is a purple-skinned tiefling. He wasn't a Githyanki. Most of the crew were the Githyanki, but this guy's a purple-skinned tiefling. He stares blankly at a wall, as if he didn't even just talk to you a moment ago. But his posture is one of a round strength. He's like he's poised to move, but is sitting there on the bed instead.
Hello, Figaro.
Who are you?
I am Tavislav. We spoke about seeing the rod.
Make it this way. Get the noise in the bed.
Not that rod.
Not taking that the wrong way. I still need a persuasion.
Okay.
What do you say? I didn't hear.
He's trying to gain his trust.
Get lowered. There's nowhere lowered it. You can't see.
14.
So he's still got disadvantage. He's not coming up.
He's very trustworthy. Yes?
Only attack.
Apparently. Yeah. And I was giving it a chance on my side. Everyone won. So super trustworthy. That mustache. He's normal. Yes? You trim that Jamie.
No. Well, I don't know. He drew himself.
All right. He's going to go ahead and share with you that the Lambeth Zenith this trip that you're on.
Yes.
The magic within a piece of the Rod of Seven Parts to create portals that allow the ship to quickly traverse the multiverse. Yeah, of course it did. It was stored below the bridge on the ship's prow. There is also an emergency security protocol. Knowing that the rod shouldn't fall into the wrong hands, the captain installed a security protocol that sealed the rod's location in the event of an emergency such as a crash. As far as Figaro knows, the rod remains in the safe room, though that area is inaccessible due to the safety protocol. With your detect magic, you notice that there is a rune in this room. A ward room. This seems a ward room. This seems to be tied somehow to that security protocol. And he suspects that casting the spell magic on the room would deactivate it. But he also suspects the captain knew a different way to deactivate it.
This may be, yes. I may have a different way myself. Yes.
That makes me scared. I don't know why.
I say, do you know when if you
Before you move on with that, anybody else moving down there with him? All right, you're on your freaking own.
Oh, I'll go down. I don't want him to.
Of the four of you, I need one of you to make an intelligence or combat check. Any one of you. All right, so I'll allow two of you to make this one. I will not. No, you should. Oh, I should. Oh, yeah. Jonathan, here nominated. 20 minus 1 is 19. Holy shit. 16. You have.
Wow, good one.
You have an odd feeling that something's going on that's unusual.
Something can feel right.
But Figaro is reacting. And his glassy stare gives you an idea of, and I'm going to give this to you only because it's a demon backstory. Something has been messing with his memory.
Oh, Figaro.
And he also, by the way, has let you know at this point that he has not left the station of the ship in who knows how long.
Okay, I have a question. Does the ship seem like it's been here like a long time, or is it like
Somewhere between 15 and 500 years.
Okay.
This is the astral plane, yeah.
Okay.
So the experience of time here doesn't mean anything. So lore for anybody who doesn't know it. It's Yankees. While they do generally live in the astral plane, take their children, or things that are going to be their children, we won't talk about that, how they were raised, but their children have to be raised in the material plane to age to the point where they can be useful before they're brought back to the astral sea, because you just don't age here. Time doesn't pass normally. So, maybe.
So what do we do about this one?
Until you've been trying to figure out the same story for 700 years.
I'm already immortal. I'll inform you. Maybe not perfect.
All right, gang, did we learn anything? Are you going to share with the rest of the group what you've learned? He tells you years. He tells you nothing.
I can tell.
Well, but I don't want to say it. where behind what there's something really on the house. Yeah. Can you show me where?
His brain like what?
Oh,
Yeah, like
He asked if he could show where the secret place is.
underneath cow of sheep, you know, and I will go and look. Thank you, Figaro.
so we don't.
But let's. I did know. Let's look in the water.
I did know.
He did know.
I did know that this was a dangerous place,
Yes, you did. Yes.
but I didn't warn the captain.
This is a shame. You will have regret forever.
It was an economical route, and we thought it would be easy. Well, I thought it would be.
Yes, well, sometimes.
However, you guys all experience secrets. Whether you see a vision of Vecna or you feel the weight of a secret, you've just had a secret imparted to you. As Figaro has admitted that he's the reason that the ship is crashed.
This is important for I should have done that.
And not a sandwich.
Yes, don't worry. Of all the people who are down here, let's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody else down here?
I think it's just a.
Give me a perception check. Those of you who are down here.
Which, as mentioned, the word has lasted, I think, 10 times.
I'm assuming only about half the party.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's starting to get a lot crazy as soon as you know. 23. Oh, no, for some reason I'm taking like a
23.
I
Good. Because the mute behind.
radiation.
As you are talking and attempting to have this conversation, it's a difficult conversation to figure out. You are actively talking to basically a brain damaged person.
In there.
Something is wrong with this guy as you're trying to like.
I'd argue there's something wrong with
So, personal memory. My grandmother had Alzheimer's. So, if you've ever had that kind of experience, that's the kind of experience that you're having trying to deal with this thing. It's
So he's not the captain. He's the.
no, he's like the bosun.
Okay.
He's full of stuff. He kept the books and the accounts and dispersed money, and he was important, but he's not the captain.
Beating the hell.
No. I never tried beating my grandmother. Right.
One never knows.
What is wrong with us? Everything.
This, perhaps we should reflect upon what we learned as we played the game. Anyway, moving on. With your 23, you notice one of the other crew members trying to peek in on what's going on and then scuttling up the stairway. Served his
Stop him, he has Peter.
When us above
He's the only one who notices. Oh,
Wait, when you said above deck, see that at all?
everybody above Jack, give me a perception check.
So did you
Yeah, I just.
Okay.
21.
got an 18. 19.
So
The DC was higher for those of you on the deck, so nobody notices it. You can cast the spell.
Looks higher.
If mass name, they please make a wisdom 18 safety throw.
That is a no.
Approach. The target needs score being the shortest one is direct route, ending its turning into 5 use of 8.
So it's close enough that one of the crew members walks right up to you, and then
Where are you going, stranger? Do you like my dragon? It's 8 feet tall.
everyone roll initiative.
Even those above deck.
Now, your dragon is out what side?
Large.
I'll allow it. Squeeze down under the decks. Yes.
Wait, the people above deck to roll
Even
initiative.
the people above deck roll initiative. As the people below deck yell out, as this person exposes themselves. Ah! Not that way.
Demons.
It's not too far off.
This demon has a strange snorkel.
Look, I said not that way. Look way. I'm not humoring it. All right.
How long is each dimension door gonna last? It's just there. Yeah. All right, cool.
Then one.
Give me a monster step one.
It's okay if I cast always come on bond towards.
They
Done that before. Yeah, I can. Who's the guy on the side?
We're not.
Did anyone really higher their initiative?
Terrible.
Damn. We have 9 here and effect 8.
You won't because
All right, and you got most of them.
I have 5. Now I have 11.
Yeah.
I'm an adult, right? It's really disabled. You don't want to hear this.
Yeah, no.
And I can.
As the crewman who you just confronted,
I mean, I'm happy to do it.
So Tarzan, I just swallowed.
Someone's got a high initiative. Let's meet her. Like,
it looks very evil.
I just cast Warrior's Telepathic Bond. Unfortunately, you did not make the cut. Because it only affects 8, we have 9.
You do not want inside anyway.
That's the plan.
And technically it's an aberration, but it looks very demon.
as Warrior's Telepathic Bond goes up.
Is all the way down to
So those of you who are above deck,
Yeah.
you will have to wait till the second round to actually engage.
Hey,
You know, below deck.
roll well. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying.
Here's the dial-up sound. Yeah, here's the dial-up mode.
Kit,
Yeah, but there's
Kit,
there's 14 in it.
take inspiration.
Thank you.
You are. What? What'd you say?
You go to AOL. Actually, I don't know. AOL. First and
Yeah, man, I've never.
Yeah.
So the 5 and the 28 would have really different sounds. I think the
Rolling a d20
great dog.
You're still above that.
I think it was that one. I can't remember what the 14 said.
Oh yeah, you were no help. That's right. Okay, go ahead.
Just imagining, I'm like,
What's yours this time?
imagining in Chicago. Antenna pops out of
Good.
my head.
Doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
That.
You gotta connect to the arc.
All right, moving on. I think we're good with this roll. Still,
Hey, that's my dragon.
initiative.
Please. How we're using? How far is the Abbey from
Oh,
us?
sweet. Okay, cool.
What's that?
How far is the Abbey from us?
5 feet.
Okay.
You just commanded them to approach.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Wait, what are we finding?
Wisdom 18 saving.
What are we finding?
Succeeds. With a natural 20. There's mine for the next one.
It's all out of the way.
Yep.
All right, bonus action. Telekinetic shove. Could you please make a DC 17 strength saving throw?
Holy cow. Passes. It succeeds. With an 18.
Well, I'm placed there to be as a sorcerer, but I have a dragon body, so you're gonna
Okay.
or makes 2 attacks for maybe like well, damage.
Dark damage.
That's actually limitless. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's telekinetic feat.
That's a 24 hit.
24 hits. So this is the dragon.
9, 18, together, you have 20, 30, 30 damage. Please make it.
It's not take as much damage as you expect.
Please make it center. No. 18.
That one fails.
Lightning. Okay, 4 lightning blasts.
Or more lightning damage. Okay. So again, it doesn't seem to take the full damage.
I say, man, this lightning normally it's really cool. Not so cool versus this guy.
And it says, all right, that brings us to Ricardo. What language was it? That was a good one. Now this, yeah. Oh, he's fucking low down. Come on, Ricardo, what you got?
I got 21.
What you got? Reach blast. He's 3 damage. Okay, well.
Strike a full circle with the ashes of the dead.
Dirty 20 is lowest.
Hit.
Okay.
So 3 hits.
And then
7, 6, 7 is 20.
Total.
Force damage total, yes.
So agonizing blast. No. All right.
Instead, I see that it's a decent scenario.
Got it. Anything else?
Didn't seem to take the damage.
You force damage. Affecting you normally. Yeah.
Okay. He suffers from force damage.
He suffers from
Well, everyone goes like, well, yeah.
You will notice now.
Does he suffer more force damage?
Normally.
Normally, he suffers normally, as one does when you gain too much force damage. Out, yes.
All right. So that brings us to Kit.
First, I have a question before
You
I.
above deck? We're above deck, right? Next round. Moving on. As you hear cries of horror and help, requests for help from down below, you rush below. You're able to get within sight, but you're not able to take any action. Jonathan.
How many people are?
Jonathan.
Oh, sorry.
Your turn. You're like within 5 feet of this dude.
And it's just one guy.
It is one dude that is now a whole down like.
Well, I'll just swing it.
All right.
Uh, 120?
Is that a natural 20?
No.
Okay.
Dirty.
That hits.
15?
Does not hit.
Okay, then I'll still graze.
Okay.
And then
Just add that when they hit.
provoke inspiration and I re-report.
Okay, yeah. You're saying everything.
Okay, then that's a 16 on the die plus 9.
That's it.
So I have 2 hits and then 1 graze.
Okay.
So
That'd be like 3 6 plus would be 10.
I'm just gonna roll all the damage at once.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's great. Makes my life
And
easier.
then my great sword, I get instead of 2 extra digits.
And what type of damage is all this?
So that's 10 radiant.
Okay.
And then 18 plus 5, so 23 slash.
Okay. All of that seems to affect the normal.
And then is graze, that's just my modifier, right?
Your modifier.
Slash.
All right. Got it. Not yet bloody, but it's taken a couple of good blows. Corbin, you're up on deck, right?
Yes.
You burn your turns coming down. You're able to see, but you're not able to. Dan, you're on deck, right?
Yeah.
You come down, you're able to see, you're not able to. Hickory, you're down here.
Yes, I have.
He seems pretty.
I mean, that's
Go ahead and do all your attacks and give me the total of your damage. I'm assuming those can try to kill things.
no. You see the
He is here. What's that? Stick around an innocent party here. I got done here, so I gotta ask.
25 hit for the first one. Quickly.
Both hit?
One that did. They make noise coming out.
Roll that insanity level of damage, please.
That's blood.
The bones, that's the quote.
Dan gets inspiration for. He's built a bigger dice tower than you, and you already have inspiration. That was a good one, though. Yeah.
The last one of the us two
I
went.
only give one random inspiration like that, though. So, yeah.
I'll take it.
Yep. We are having to do pencil math. I love it. 47 points of damage. There's our barbarian.
Assume that real name.
Did you last time?
It's bloody now. It's not blood that it's leaking, but it's leaking something. That brings us to it's his turn. Hey, how good you go?
Oh no.
There is a very juicy thing in Summer Store with a D6.
Let's see. So we've got you. We've got Icarus. We've got a dragon.
When do I get to go?
You're coming up. Yeah, you're coming up.
Never. It's never your time.
I'm always like.
Well, you're not above Dex, so you're actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Hey, you have to be.
One attack on every dragon.
Go first. What? If I don't.
With a chaos blade.
How did I go that?
Does 20 hit your dragon?
Just hit it. Watch it. AC is 19. Yeah.
That is 11 points of slash plus 10 points of necrotic.
21.
And until the start of my next turn, it is poisoned. What's that?
Doesn't it?
Correct. And then Icarus does a 19 hit you. Okay. You take 11 points of slashing damage down to 5. 10 points of necrotic damage not half. So it's 15 total. And until the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
You also are poisoned.
Then you would see it.
Which probably isn't going to be relevant the way you guys go through enemies.
Poison on the head.
Yeah, it's not a, there's no save.
She was wondering, was like, stop.
Yeah, it's a D4. And it's either charmed, frightened, poisoned, or incapacitated, depending on what I roll. And I roll poison for both. Speaking of, Briar, your turn.
I'd like to cast my early shit.
Your what?
Spirit Guardian.
Guardians, okay. And I'm going to put you within range. So it's going to take the damage. What's the same?
It is 18.
They take
Wisdom.
they take 1d6 and piercing every round.
That's a fail. What's your damage?
Round for them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus the 1d10 piercing, plus the 2d6 piercing.
12 damage, okay.
Yeah. But I lose concentration for the dimension.
Very good. All right, that brings us to Lilith. You're up on the deck, right?
Make check.
Yeah.
Nope. What, are you going to do something entirely different?
It's chilly.
You can get slowly on the way down there. Your stick is now glowing as you descend the stairs and see what's going on. Cecilia.
Yeah.
No concentration.
Does I look like a demon or
Just they never.
look? I'm not expecting it.
Give me a religion check.
-1 to that. 18?
Wow. Yeah, no, that's a great roll. So with an 18, no, this doesn't look like a demon or a fiend. It looks abhorrent, like an aberration, but it doesn't look like it's a demon or a fiend.
All right. Close enough. I'm going to
roll
fucking
attack
spell.
for both the instruments.
I'm biting ice because it at least make a DC 18 Constitution save.
Not that much.
I'm biting ice.
So straight 13.
I rolled a 3 for a total of 7.
That's good for me. It takes 9 points damage.
Which seems to not affect
String.
I'm sorry, what's that?
It seems to not affect it as much as you expected.
That's
And then
okay.
fire the crossbow.
So it is bound in ice. Its
Yeah.
speed is 0, and it takes an action to be. Let me double check.
Snow Strike is a bonus action.
It didn't say not binding ice.
Okay, so yeah, it's 0.
Because it activates upon hitting stranger. So
And I'm going to
combining with the heavy crossbow and then
And that was a spell, right?
yeah, it's just a personal
quick spell as a bonus action.
Right?
And as a cantrip, I will cast. Soul attack. Please make a wisdom.
I rolled the same thing.
Cool.
Also a failure.
So it takes 13 necrotic damage.
Okay. Which seems to take all up.
And my dragon's gonna do fine. 18 get it?
18 just hits.
Both hit. 9, 19, 20, 21, 27 lightning damage.
Half.
I can please make a dexterity saving throw.
Search. Hold on a second. 27? Thank you. So what was the save?
18 dexterity.
Failed.
Okay, it's
With a 13, so
takes 9 lightning damage.
9 more lightning, okay? Which it takes out, so 4.
And that's my
Got it. This thing's looking pretty hurt. It's still up, but it's pretty hurt. All right, that brings us to a dragon.
Right? Is it bloody? Oh, yeah, it's bloody. Beyond bloody. Very good. I will Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I wouldn't even do that. You said you distracted.
11 will but 25 will.
Third one.
4 points. Damage. Only one of them. Only one hit.
Very hurt. Okay. Right here.
Yep, just gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Got 24 hits.
24 hits.
Okay. That is. And what?
Can you do less than 5?
15.
That's more than 5.
Yes.
It's death. As you finally, you just made it down from up the stairs, right?
The thing I just made.
Yeah, so you rock around the corner, you pull out your crossbow, you just fire it directly into this thing's head. And your friends have been wailing on this thing.
Yeah, wait
and he was totally cool through the garage and it's dead now laying on the ground.
Anyway, I mean, y'all are taking too long. Seriously.
And as you guys do this, Figaro seems to come more to himself again. No, thank you. Oh my.
Yes, this was controlling things. Yes.
We're gonna have to make
I thought that was
What? Still
We're gonna have to make this like the thing and check the rest of the crew.
I thought that was Illo. No, that's not Illo. Okay. Well, that explains why we've had so much trouble getting out of it.
Should we kill the rest of the crew?
No.
Yes.
He's the only one who's been casting Modify Memory on me.
Oh.
Oh, you remember that
Do you
now?
not remember?
What's that?
Wouldn't you not remember if someone else cast modified memory on you though?
Apparently, when he died, the effect of the spell lapsed. For plot reasons.
The most powerful spell.
So do you know why they were keeping you here?
Someone cast MacGuffin on me. I just. His fatal spell, isn't it? That's awesome. It's the only use of wish that I've ever used. Let's see. So he tells you a little bit more that he was that they were using the rod piece in order to quickly traverse the multiverse. You guys already know about the security protocol. And his secret. Yep. Oh, and there is. You do notice from True Detect Magic. Sorry, I finally noticed where it is. The headboard of the bed has a warding rune that is emanating from it.
Wow. Someone has dispel magic, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, please dispel magic on this
Can
one.
you see invisibility?
I think my dragon. 1 second.
And your dragon cast dispel magic, that is the question.
I cast on him be invisible.
Or did you have the lantern of revealing again?
Oh, lantern of revealing, yes.
You still have that?
Yes.
Okay. He uses the lantern of revealing to show you a
Or
ward.
actually, I can choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I don't need to see it.
They make a big point of you have to be able to see it, but he has a lantern of revealing, you can see it.
Right. You see it, you dispel.
Is it?
It is an arcane ward of some sort. And dispel magic will take care of it.
I will cast dispel magic at 3rd level.
Okay. As you do, that arcane ward vanishes. And he says, now, behold, that is one of two awards. The other one it will be in the prow of the ship, and you must dispel it as well in order to be able to empty the security zone. Can you show this to us? I can try. However,
Is that where the rod's being held?
in the security zone, yes. I personally don't know what the security zone looks like, though. That is something the captain will go personally.
Where is Captain?
It's all a nice thing before.
Yes, very good question. So
I literally haven't seen him in quite some time. So
we go
I
to-
assume the prow, or maybe the starboard, the other section.
we go to
Go to the
Prowl,
prow.
look for Maroon.
What is the hopefully not bonus?
It's a valid question that the DM should know.
Hopefully not, of course. Although we have.
Oh shit! I forgot. Ilren, the guy that you just defeated, he was a gift. He was a hippo, yeah. That turned into a death slot, yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Ain't that something?
There's a lot going on in this damn ship, all three parts of it. Let's see.
Don't like the sound of them.
Nope, that's around 3 minutes.
Can we just say if they describe what they look like?
What's that?
Could we just say?
Oh yeah, I'm distracted. I'm literally trying to figure it out for myself because I forgot.
All right.
And we're skipping over the piece of this that I was ready to do next. So we're getting there. Yep. All right. We just skipped over half the content. That's good.
You didn't even do my shenanigans. And we don't have to.
Well, you guys have an open portal to the door. All right. So, you guys going through the open portal to the prow?
I mean, she wants to kill things.
What's that?
I mean, she wants to kill things. She can take the water. Sorry, where is the portal room?
Do not to the prow. Sketch. Honestly, that's odd. It is the heart, which indicated where you need to go. Yeah.
She wants to go long way around. She can.
I too like
Was
to
that-
split up real estate.
So, who wants to take the long way around and kill more things? All right.
Wow. Okay.
The three of you take 17 points of damage. Not halved.
So, how is that long way around going for you?
And those of you with magic
They said not.
have lost. Lilith, you have lost 2 spell levels. As you use them to fight your way forward. So, at about the same time that you guys emerged from the portal, some slightly bloodied members of your party join you.
It might be the one.
Hey, I rolled for it, and you guys came off really well.
You have a really bloody paper cut.
There was a possibility of 40 points of damage. You got off at 14.
Do we
So-
go back and they're like,
There are little globules of blood floating in the path that they follow. Yeah. And 2 more dead Englishers. Now,
She said 17 and then 14.
I said 17 the first.
17. Sorry.
Not bad.
That is the DM's own memory failing right there. Somebody cast modified memory on the DM apparently. What's that?
you forgot that you.
So actually, on the prow, you guys are on one of my favorite parts of the ship,
Yeah, look at.
the forecastle.
What?
Forecastle. Sorry. Thank you. Also spelled forecastle.
Yes.
For all of those of you who have read naval books and never heard them pronounced, these words are freaking weird. So the forecastle, which don't screw it up because it can be bad. As you guys arrive onto the top part of the forward part of the deck of the ship, you look up, and there is a colossal heart, part flesh and part stone, that looms over this segment's top deck. What remains of the ship's prow is plunged deep into this heart, and the deck rumbles as the heart still has dying pulses of life coming through it.
My God lives.
It takes a bit to kill a god. They take a while in the death rattle phase. Yeah.
Maybe there's a lot. Cut off a little piece and take it with you and pray for it.
Yeah, I can do your pilgrims.
Or cast a larger reducing.
We're finding a ruin?
What's that? No, not yet.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just moving on. I'm trying to keep you guys from like slicing off bits of a dead god.
I wasn't already thinking about that in it.
Take home a heart.
I mean, something
Grow your own god.
maybe
Guys, not boring.
yes.
I hadn't wanted to.
Mason jar. Let's take right here.
Hermetically sealed.
Scrap
Just take off a piece of bone. Take off
the customer fails off the ship's broken off mast,
infinite prayer.
which is jammed through one of the doors leading into the forecastle. Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. I love it. So there is a large nest that is blocking the most obvious door to go below that.
Blocking.
A broken off piece of the mast. Very large.
Shove it aside.
Yeah, can we try to move it?
Get you attempt to shove it aside. Give me an athletics check.
Can I help him?
Yes, with advantage. Or you can make it with disadvantage.
I'll let him do it with him.
29. 29. Lift several hundred pounds of wood and throw it overboard.
I mean, it is.
Just for grins.
It is low.
Spear another anglerfish on it.
Yes. I mean, it is low gravity. Lifting off a lot of effort.
Well, because of the nature of astral space, as soon as you let go of it, it moves like 5 more feet because it has an intelligence of 0 and stops after piercing the anglerfish. So it's floating.
Didn't see coming towards it. I just thought
They're all over the place.
where you throw it off and it just has infinite speed.
And at this point, there's also 2 crew members with poles. They're like, hey. Apparently, they've been trying for a while to catch something and haven't. All right. The door is there are 2 doors now that are available. There is a door which has what looks like a compass on it, and another door that has what looks like a captain's hat.
All captain's hat, please.
The door is locked.
I'll try and pick it.
Okay.
Dad, get rid of the door. 19.
19. You're able to easily pick it. With thieves tools, I assume you have thieves tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just for checking.
Oh, do you have proficiency in thieves' tools and you get advantage?
Oh, well.
It's still sufficient, but yes.
It's like his personal.
What's your plus? What's your plus?
All right. So the captain's quarters.
And then when I speak it.
The captain's Yes, I like. Very nice. Taros is a lady. Yes. Hello, lady. Has wings on her back.
It's very nice to see you, lady. I am Towers Love.
In the cabin, clothes are tossed over chair backs and open books are strewn across tables. At the back of the room stands a diva. A literal freaking diva, not a figurative one. Her right leg below the knee is wood and metal prosthetic, and from her back extends massive white feathered wings. Hello. Who are you that intruded my quarters?
I am very sorry. I have defeated the Slod. Yes. You know about the Slod?
A slod?
Yes.
On my ship?
Yes. Evan was a Slod.
With 2 wings. Yeah, actually, sorry. I'm the one that finally killed it. Thank you for taking my kill.
I weakened the monster. You finished. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. I'll let you finish. Anyway, madam, name is Taroslav. Your name is?
I am Inda Malyuri.
Inda Malyuri. Very nice to meet you, yes. My great aunt's name is Inda Malyuri. It's a beautiful name.
Roll a deception check. Very good.
Can I give them bardic inspiration?
God, don't.
Sure.
You have add a D6 if you fail.
Yes,
Don't
very
encourage
good.
this.
Very good.
Why did you it's too late?
I'm willing to let him burn his bardic inspiration this game.
Yeah, it's just the one thing I have.
Yeah.
27.
God.
Oh, indeed. Well, I didn't realize that we had people in common, especially given the.
Very
Where are your wings?
Oh, the demons, when I fight them, they take them. They rob me of the
Demons, yes.
You know, fighting demons.
No, but my people have long had a fight. In fact, I lost several of my cousins to the blood war.
I lost my parents. Yes.
Indeed, as a diva, yes.
You are the captain.
Indeed, I am the captain.
We are seeking their
We've encountered some raiders in the past, but you appear to be honest souls.
Yeah.
Laugh.
Honest for the right about gold.
Oh, you're fine. Do you want?
We are working with Tasha.
Well, and I have earbuds as well. If that doesn't fit over your ear properly.
We're working with Tasha and Elphaba. You know these persons, I think, here. They are quite famous.
We're about to find out, and whether it works in your favor or not, too.
That's true.
So, who's the other one you're mentioning?
I say Elphaba. I do not recall the correct name.
Which one are you trying to refer to? The other woman or to the guy?
The one, not Tasha, the woman. I did not notice a guy. I was
Morning kind of.
Not really. You're not.
She has no fucking clue who you're talking about. That was 2 single-digit rolls. She has no idea.
In the realm, they are famous mages. They are trying to avert disaster by removing the one who should not be named. He is a leech from where?
I don't know what you're talking
He has a
about.
famous hand and a famous eye.
Nope.
You do not know this?
No.
So,
However, I would like some help being reunited with my crew.
yes.
Most of them are in the stern. I've been trapped here in the prow.
I mean, there's a portal.
A portal?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, just so
That would be quite helpful.
for some reason my dimension door lasted a little longer than it's supposed to. Oh, I'll give it up then.
So, what is your purpose here?
The rod. We are looking to stop that.
That thing.
Yes, we need the rod.
It seemed like such a boon, but in the end, it doomed this ship. Now we can only hope to one day free ourselves from this war.
Yes, it seems like a boon to
The havoc that this god has wrought is matched only by his name. This is a god from primordial times, known only as have it.
Havoc, you know this, Brian? Havoc?
Well, primordial god, is that what you said?
Roll me a religion check. Maybe we just found your god. We'll find out. What'd you get?
27.
A 27? Hey, no, it's not what you want it to be, but you do know of Havoc. God of chaos.
It broke the boat.
Really?
Yes, it was at one point worshipped in some way. You're not sure which. You've read a book about it though.
Okay.
With a DC of 25. You got it. So you read that book apparently at the monastery.
I did.
And just for grins, you're from Toril. This is a god that is not known in the Forgotten Realms at all. So the book that you ran into was from some other material plane.
I think we said that I was from
Oh, you're from Oregon? Same story applies, though.
Okay.
You ran across a book. Toril is Forgotten Realm, but no, yeah, it's even from a further afield place.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna, just because of the synergy of the characters and where I come from a mythology and a comic book standpoint, is this from the plane of Marbella. Yeah, Havoc, brother to Cyclops.
I do know that one.
I always liked Havoc. He never got good play, but I like him. Yeah.
He's a terrible ending.
Yeah, he could.
Is that Alpha Flight?
I think it was an elf play, yeah.
Okay.
But he could like hold his energy in his car and supercharge Cyclops with the spot. So, totally off topic.
Excuse me, angel person. Do you know what Vecna is?
No idea.
Oh, it's the worst thing in the world. We need that.
Is it the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world? Okay. Sorry, this is great.
The asteroid. Yeah.
Specific etiquette. Yes.
We would like to use this rod state.
Yeah, the rod, like I mentioned, it's the best thing in the person. It might ask you. There are two rooms that protect this. One is located on the headboard of the ship's stateroom, and the other is in the study. If you approach the either of these and say the phrase "the moon sings a song for the lost," it will deactivate.
Oh, sweet. Where's the other one? The study? So we already got rid of one.
Now, I will caution you with that.
Instead of the study is
Yes, the study is nearby. You'll be able to find it easily enough. It gives you directions where it is. Up at door. It's not fucking late. Just a sec. Sorry.
Say yes.
We're going to see the other door, yeah.
Yes.
Because it's not labeled properly. Thank you. Very good. One thing you should be aware of is we've avoided exploring this corpse of a dead god. Among other reasons, it's because we see the serpentine monster emerge from the heart on occasion.
Yeah.
That was much my expression as well. Now, so there's a portal on deck.
Yes. You should take me to the other end of your ship.
Very good. I shall see how they're doing. Hopefully, most of them have survived.
Is my dimension door too, eh?
Yeah, no, it's creating the single portal. And that's part of the text of this.
Look at that guy.
Whenever you do teleportation magic, there's a G6 of what's going to happen and where it's going to go.
Look at that. I got someone did advanced magic.
You accidentally did very advanced magic. You accidentally just cast skate. Whoops. Whoops.
I arcane a little too hard.
Let's see. She also rewards you guys for this. If this will help you, gives you a flame tongue longsword, a ring of evasion,
Anybody want the longsword?
a lantern of revealing, and tells you of a strong box in the study that holds a spell scroll of flame strike. And she's quite happy to be reunited with her crew, so she does that and leaves. Bye.
That's pretty good.
So it's a flame tongue, a ring of evasion, and what else?
Lantern of revealing.
A ring
So
of
you can borrow something else from the book.
Yeah,
So every
same tongue to give you.
now, granted, somebody has to be one as one of these 6 items, but now at the end of this episode, everybody will have Lantern of revealing. So that's pretty clutch so far. So I would recommend one person bring it. Okay.
Yeah, flame tongue longsword's pretty good.
So the studies that you guys are, you got past construction math. Let's see. There's a large bronze sphere in the middle of the study that is spinning idly. You can buy a break. I think it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take 10. We'll come back to it here. I'm liking the size of these modules. They're not overly big.
I mean, honestly, the thing that the prologue took us the longest.
What's that?
The prologue took.
The prologue was 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done everything almost in one
Yeah,
episode.
chapter 2 was one evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been going through this one pretty fast.
Yeah, we're going to do one evening here again.
Yeah, nice.
We're
So
also
Which I love. I like the story that moves along.
I looked it up and said it is possible, but is it possible to combine a searing strike with a crossbow?
3 years.
It has to specify melee.
Did you have to post it up?
Yeah, why not?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought about it because it does the extra piercing damage on top of it by pretty much stopping whoever you hit.
Yeah, it's just a crossbow bolt with some barbed wire.
With some barbed wire, yeah. Yeah, because the
It's legit. Just don't cut your hand on it when you're loading it.
it's women just be scratching my head. I don't know.
Yeah, don't leave a mark on your arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably more when you fire it. If it was accidentally wrapped around it.
How do I dig it?
Oil.
No, how? It's like I don't exaggerate. So as it's going up,
Yes, but
And or crystals are another essential fluid to your existence.
yes.
Because who knows what magical fluid might be in your
In vain.
Yeah.
When I
So cool.
when I have something
You have a circulatory system.
like the vampire bite.
He's a warlord.
yeah.
Usually start the module.
Yeah, I would agree that you have some sort of.
And how does
How many
Warforged
people do you
vampires work?
do you
Oh, well, it's the damage that heals the vampire.
It's like
So, then the necrotic damage hurts you, and the vampire gets help.
I have we don't need that
So what, for necrotic damage, I just rust.
charging out.
sucks the water out.
Dark blackness exudes from the teeth
Well, like
of the
how
vampire
far-
that bites you, that spikes across your body, sucking the very
That's
life
big help.
force out of your being.
Yeah.
Who needs a mechanic?
Like once a week.
Actually, you do after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
I'll just go down to whatever D&D version of Auto Parts stands.
What was the last thing? Riley's.
I cast Napa.
Oh, yeah. Like the ballers game.
James must have got oil change.
That's really cool.
What'd you buy? Wait, wouldn't that be a blood transfusion? Yes. Yeah. If she told you it was caller, she's like tap it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the mechanical drag.
Oh, the V.
Yeah. We ran into mechanical drakes. Well, wait, were there any mechanical drakes inside? Inside which thing?
Like being observed.
I think I saw something about it when we were going through there.
Why?
You are subjected to it.
No, you've got a waffle iron. Let it go.
No, yeah, I know. I'm thinking about those. We saw mechanical drakes
Yeah.
inside of everyone.
Tooth, so.
And I think we saw maybe one inside, which I don't remember what.
Mechanical dragons.
Yeah.
In that run.
Or like off the front of my brain. Yeah, if I do like a bone.
I remember us coming upon one. I don't know.
Get it enchanted so it's always dripping blood. Yes.
Or it's maybe at the carnival, or that it's durable and won't break.
Yeah. As he did say, it will be
Yeah,
super rad.
that's right. Might know.
The second tag did mechanical toys. I don't remember flying up dragons being up. No.
Just make it really.
It's funny. A lot of women have mechanical toys. You said the second
Really cool to be
You said a lot of women have mechanical toys.
I would obviously not in the pictures league, but I would have to do a lot of research. This is like
This is very common.
kind of like I would love to be a gunslinger.
Where does gunpowder?
Actually, you guys have named or something.
Our group.
I guess what I've been told, I tried to get a musket.
I'm about to tell you a name you can't use.
Well,
Rather, already.
gunslinger class is made by like Matt Mercer, Critical Role, and I
There
can't.
are a story
How
that
people-
literally
It's like no,
is the bad
like
dragon.
instead of gun.
You could definitely. We could be the unimagined.
Yeah, like I think like
No, the bad
mechanical.
which is brand new.
Oh,
I don't
So
know.
they are
Yeah, I don't know.
having long and storied
But
history of
if you look at the weapons in here, you can get a semi.
and delving deep in order to find
Yes.
blah blah blah. It writes
I think so.
itself.
I don't know if it's in like the
oh, we could be.
all I know is that it's in Baldur's Gate.
No, you're my half brother. You're my step brother.
No. No.
Or how about not my step sister?
It's good.
No,
Oh, it's my sister's pregnant.
no stepsister.
That's when you don't need an ally within 5 feet to But sometimes it can choose between Baldur's Gate and Ring.
I know a
Like Baldur's
producer.
Gate does it a little different.
That'd be weird.
Sometimes I get
It is had
Maybe we do know a producer.
you play Baldur's Gate.
He grows cabbages.
He
grows cabbages.
Does he?
You it's really good.
Yeah.
You should. I mean, I think it's totally worth it. It's such a good game.
The next Steam sale, we're probably gonna get it.
You should. You really should.
I need to figure out.
Steam sale.
I don't know, but they just like
From Airbender.
they just captured like like it's blockbuster. They added a bunch of stuff.
Last Airbender. Let's start with they didn't make the first season review.
Buy it.
It was a bit of a letdown. Because they did do a forum thing afterwards.
Oh yeah.
There's a guy
And they're about to
shows up multiple times.
crossplay for consoles. Console and
Always selling cabbages.
I was like such a
As his cabbage falling apart, it's constantly being destroyed by
multiplayer good. Yeah, 20, 30, like best
It is
I can get better.
It is one of the best little memes of,
I did it with
of misery in a cartoon ever. The last Airbender.
if we had some issues, they kind of we figured them out, but those sound I think that was just because it was not on the console. But I think PC to PC is where it won best.
Multiple
It's
places.
good.
It's like Skype. Meet there wherever they are. We have to go back.
It's like
Google it.
There's like, and I don't really know all
The
of
black cabbages. All by itself. I bet it was up there.
Okay.
Lots of running, get more.
I'm sold on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
They run.
There's just like
The
cosmetics.
thing to see them run.
You could do like other race models.
That's right.
I wonder if they have like the different.
He Googled just
They have.
black cabbages. Yeah.
I don't know what they have like passports. They do have like for example, Druid in Baldur's Gate, they're kind of undersupplied as far as like armor and weapons and stuff. So there's mods where you can.
I'm guessing the
supplement
first time that showed up was like episode 2 or something.
Next game sale, you should definitely. It's.
How many runs have you done?
Where they
I pushed 2 and then I did.
Jeff Austin
Like third one.
Okay.
And I
What's that?
multiplayer with my sister the Winchester from Supernatural.
It's not episode 1.
What class?
Paladin, straight vengeance.
Right, oh, yeah. It's like 3 or 4.
And then
Yeah.
Stanley did all
But I thought they ran across them before they made it there.
and then like the in Baldur's Gate,
There's like a dangerous
You
passage.
could customize that too.
It is on before they ran into a main boss instead.
John Winchester.
It's season 2. They don't know Marshall in season
I think I'm sold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they.
Right.
Yeah, they.
You should check it out. And the custom.
But I thought he was one of the.
I can never do anything.
There was like a group of people that were going
Oh.
through whatever dangerous passage they were going through to get there. Because he was he wasn't in season 2.
But you know, it's almost the same as the original playthrough, except for you have this like dark
I
areas to kill
could
people.
have sworn
And so you can
ready to be wrong, so it's fine. Yeah.
So, and you can also play as the companions too.
Mhm.
There's a lot.
There's
There's
prologue 1, prologue
It's
2.
still pretty early, yeah.
get it. You'll see why people put thousands of hours into it.
I've heard only good things about it. It's just. I'm just trying to find a game that like see what's happening out.
That is the game that, especially if you're in a D&D.
It's like towards on people playing the animation at dark out of the way
I'm trying to make it better. All my friends have been trying to give me a later.
I really should do.
Yeah, and honestly, it is a lot easier to learn it if you're playing it with someone. 'Cause it is a little underwhelming at first. There's a lot of mechanics that go into it. 'Cause, like I had my sister, she basically coached me on how to play it. But once you learn the mechanics, it's really fun to do it to one.
You're pretty heavy.
And then you can so
King of Omashu, the
you
water
only
bending
have
scroll,
party members with
and Serpent's
and
Path,
it's hard. So if you're playing with one of your friends,
Tales of Bossing
then you
Set.
can have like one of your real life friend doesn't take out a new slot, which is nice. But you have a mod with. But it's awesome.
Here's
Super.
They're making another anime. I think it's. I say it's 3.
It's like did you play Skyrim?
Was episode 5 this day?
It's like Skyrim, but like upgraded times 10.
I'm shocked he's only
played 4. I beat the main.
I would have given these 6 or 8.
I just kind of got lost and quit.
I mean, it's just,
That is fair. There's a lot of
he's meant to be present, even when he's not.
They want to outspend what you see that they see.
like there's not so much totally painless wandering as there is in Skyrim. But Skyrim, I grew up playing Skyrim, so
Which honestly, if I'm writing for something, that's the old phrase.
it's like Skyrim, but way well better, much better.
That's a great game. We're talking about Golden
I love Skyrim. I played. I don't even know how many hours. I bought it on every single console. I bought every single version that they put out. Did you see that they just dropped Oblivion remastered?
Yeah.
I never played Oblivion, but I did play Skyrim.
I've never played Skyrim, but
Oblivion was good too.
the one meme I always see every time I think about Skyrim
Is
is the guy who's the time traveler
Yeah. Yeah.
who comes through a portal. He looks at the window of the shop and it says "New release Skyrim."
Yeah.
It's like, what year is it?
Yeah, because I had the original version. I had the remaster. I have the 10th anniversary edition. It's like it was my favorite game. So I put so many hours into that game.
I played through so many things. I can't even.
It's mentioned.
That's why I like Baldur's Gate.
What's that?
The cabbage merchant is mentioned in the Ember Island players. The Ember Island players. Do you remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sources include this one, and a strictly cabbage merchant. No, it's not there. What?
Did you ever play Skyrim with all the Creators Club add-ons? The DLCs in the newest edition?
All work and no play make a difference.
If you ever want to go back to it, I think it's worth a rebuy because there's like complete Skyrim.
How long? When did they release? It's probably been 2 or 3 years since I played through it.
It's been longer than 2 years, so you might have had. It's got all the new quests from like the Creators Club or whatever they have. I thought it really refreshed the game for me because it was getting limited.
Skyrim.
Are you releasing that? Yeah.
They just dropped it like
Yeah.
yesterday. I know. They dropped it completely. They announced it like they like didn't do any announcements. They just said, "Hey, we're dropping."
I thought it was a leak.
No, it legit is dropped. I never played Oblivion specifically because it's just one of those games that I couldn't get past the old graphics because I played Skyrim first. So then going back to Oblivion was too hard.
See, I was that way with Morrowind. I could never go back and play Morrowind.
Yeah.
Because I played Oblivion
Yeah.
first. Candy.
That's kind of
Just like everyone just
But I might get Oblivion if it's free now.
It's a really good game.
So,
Yeah, Oblivion's 19 years old. I think the magic items were better in Oblivion than in the big
yeah.
That's what my friends say.
It is
My friends just completely likes Oblivion better. That's fair.
It's down. Yeah, you're right.
What was that?
You should. Wait a second.
And it's not about like this.
It smells really good.
Where's the time?
Which flavor is that?
The blueberry pomegranate.
I'll try a couple.
Go ahead.
Here, do you try these?
Go ahead. I'm not gonna eat it all.
There's a lot in those bags, right?
I know. I had the store credit.
Yeah.
Not spending my it's my own money. It's around 2 weeks ago, man.
It almost tastes like fruit flavored medicine. It's not terrible, but it's not great.
I almost like. I would just rather have regular liquor.
Okay. I like gummy candy, so I'm happy. No matter what. But
You wear the crown of a giant
It's blueberry flavored liquor.
the band-aid. No.
It took just a moment, but I literally have from Sam's Club. I've got big bars that are blueberry flavored.
Oh, are
It's
those the Nature's
exactly the
Bakery?
same blueberry.
I think that's what I like. Is it Nature's Bakery?
Yeah.
I love Nature's Bakery. It's so
I
good.
I prefer actual pig noodles,
Yeah,
but
they're healthier.
I don't know that they actually are.
Well, that's me.
They put it on the label.
They have whole grains in their cake.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Actually, I did find Big Newtons for the first time in like a decade at my local convenience store. I was like,
Snacks.
yeah, I grabbed them right away, and they were actually better than I remembered them being. They had there's a secret
Don't you
behind-
hear?
Yeah.
Legal.
Nature's bakery because I like the flavors with the big. I'm not.
And the raspberry one's pretty good too.
Depending on whether the inspector was paid off or not.
Well, it's like
It'd be killing it. No problem. You feel what?
We've been talking about.
The other fun is
Oh, those are too sticky.
air.
I've never had them before, and I haven't really tried it, so I thought, oh,
Amazing how much salt you see.
with my left hand and just straight hits.
I say you too, but they soak it.
Okay, so for the sake of time, you guys find yourselves in the study. There is a floating bronze globe that apparently was used in some way for navigation. However, at this point, given the ship isn't going anywhere, that doesn't seem to be very useful.
Can we take it with us?
Nope. It's 3 feet wide. You can't put it in your bag of holding.
Damn. Can I just
Sorry, it's 26 inches wide.
Nothing that can be done. It's just as a can't break the law.
Just strap it to Cuddle's back.
I'll cut it in half.
As you attempt to move it, Cuddles dies. Moving on. You do, enter revealing, see an arcane sigil that is, or glyph, I should say, that is above the fireplace in the study. You are able to say the secret phrase that you guys learned in order to cancel it. Does anybody remember the phrase?
The moon sings a song for the lost.
Inspiration.
Hey.
I give inspiration for people who take notes.
I usually take that.
Which, if you haven't been, good time to start.
I wrote down flaming on the longsword.
That's not the phrase. That does nothing. Or, as he mentioned some other phrase, it goes away.
Open sesame.
Lightning. 12 damage. No, not this time. Next time. Overly campy references are dangerous. This is the astral plane. How you remember? So I mean, I got a little bit of what's the word?
Are you having a
What's that? Are you having a stroke? What do you think? I have a little bit of editorial power here. Moving on. Oh, you also do find there's a bronze tube containing a spell scroll of flame strike that you guys find in this room as well because you've been told about it. So I don't have to worry about any investigation.
strike.
As you continue deeper into the prow of the ship towards the safe room, you pass through the forward cargo hold, which includes empty crates and barrels. There is a double door that, had you encountered it earlier, would have been shimmering, but is no longer. When you open those doors, what was that? Okay. So some ordinary ass doors, you open them. An overwhelmingly foul stench fills the room that you reveal, showing a destroyed and empty space. Where the prow of the ship should be, a gaping hole leads into the putrid part sorry, putrid core of having scars.
Oh god, the serpent has the thing.
Let's go in.
Let's leave.
Well,
No.
if you would be so kind.
Let Vecna have multiverse. Let Vecna have multiverse on here.
Let's kill the snake. You just go to a different multiverse.
You just go to a different multiverse.
Do you mind speaking back so I can draw the map? Oh, works too. Thank you.
I want to use one of the big markers. It's up to you.
Yeah, I do.
Is that just a heart?
Would you like us to preemptively roll initiative?
That is. Go ahead and roll initiative. We're going to need it. Yes, you should do it.
Why not reuse?
What's that?
Are we rolling new initiative or are we reusing?
We've reused once, so we'll roll new initiative. We'll roll new initiative.
New initiative.
We run initiative.
Oh no.
It's inevitable. When somebody asks me if I'm having a stroke, I sound increasingly like I'm having a stroke.
That's 32.
Either that or the licorice is actually alcoholic and I didn't realize it.
Or something else.
Getting a
There's a shot
Is
in
that
every
what's
And I gave you
To
all.
which I would say yes, thank you.
It's
Wow,
true.
it really is affecting me. Do you imagine it?
Really quick. Just like it's a rudimentary god.
Oh, she doesn't do halfway maps. No. We're going to be lucky if we get away with 5 labels. All right, so as far as initiative goes, well, you do take a moment out and roll initiative for me. So who has above 20 for an initiative? 22. 22. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
Actually,
Plus 60 initiative, maybe.
That's awesome.
What? 30? Pardon? I said 30. Traditionally, very large number.
Answered proficiency.
You have a plus 10 to your alert?
So I was
Yeah.
to the decks.
Okay. I have we're used to initiative.
So that's 6. And
Gift of alacrity.
my initiative or someone else
Made it 20
as long as they're an ally.
for future reference.
Oh,
Gift of
I
alacrity
do
is
that
not
one.
only this spell.
Yeah,
Adventures.
familiar. Basically,
Yeah.
advantage on the initiative.
Oh,
Like 14.
okay. Shruners and wizards are not allowed. Oh, shit. But for future reference.
He said it's got to be legit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have alert. Is it only? Can you only go down in it?
I really like going hurt. It's a good one. It is.
Well, and I can't use guns. Immediately after you roll initiative.
Well, as soon as I caught it, I said no.
Your finger is a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just
I'll take your
only a 20.
Oh, so sorry.
Roll with the 2.
You get
You
the,
got a 20 as well. Okay.
you don't add it.
So
So he would get the 2.
I get the 2. You
And
get
I would get
the
your
2.
You get your total initiative.
15 to a 20.
16 filled in the deuce.
16?
Whatever their total initiative was. Your total initiative.
Where's that something? Fourth?
Okay.
No initiative.
So you have to.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
10 to 15. 12?
He has the higher deck.
Yep. 2.
14. And Briar's got a 10.
How bright is our environment?
What's that? Oh, Briar got a 10? Okay. What did you say?
How bright is our environment?
Dim.
Got it.
It is dimly lit and smells awful.
Is it like I need a light going dimly lit?
No. No, you can see, although if you want to see well, maybe. But, yeah, it's more like there's a green fog of stink in here than, yeah.
Oh, that's a beauty.
This is dead and decaying God. I mean, yeah, you're getting it.
If folks roll you, I can't smell them.
All right, so you got this. Oh, yeah, what happened?
I got late for 2 months here, and I'm like, I can do better.
Oh my god.
Yes, God. Who wants heart? Who wants God? Who wants God and waffle?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of creative outlets here.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to a lot of
Goggles. God waffles. Who wants some goggles?
Yes.
Maybe goggles.
They're coming out with the new season.
Do you need any God?
The new season.
Deciding that.
I also like
You like the side of the wall?
I'd like to
Roll me a d20.
I'd like to take a chunk out of the wall.
You know, did you watch Fantasy?
With a 12, roll me a d6.
Oh shit.
Rich and
I'd like to take a
Finn,
chunk out.
they're married.
Like a square
You
cube.
take 2 points of poison damage.
Her, Deanna.
I'd like to take a cube out of the wall of heart meat. You guys have a cube of heart meat? It's something.
Have a similar vibe to. So if you're
Yeah, what's your initiative? Thank you. Have I missed anybody else on initiative? I don't think so. Everybody got double digit except Hickory.
Advantage on initiative.
His second character.
It's not an easy one, is it?
First sure Age of Sigmar takes place before.
I know, but it's not easy.
Not sure how much before, but
See, oh my god. All this was one family. Yeah.
Large steel flex.
That was my original, and then I did.
You don't have to overdo it.
No, I have to.
you know, I realize who you're talking to. So I have a question. Would purify food and drink purify this chunk of God heart? I mean, a lot of them are real.
Just like Jesus certainly tried.
What you should have is you have like a type of grade or something like that. I'd like that negotiating with monster.
Yeah.
Just the dog, just come back to life.
Bringing God back to life would require something of stability.
But like also, if we bring it back to life with a serpent inside of it, is it a god with wands?
Things happen. Who knows? An infected God. His name is Heaven.
Fair.
What's that? What? Yeah, it's actually probably his favorite drink.
I'm glad to find out. Sorry.
Above table would purify baby water.
I look over and you're like, no, this is cursed no matter what you do.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but
It's a curse thing.
It is.
I'll roll it above table.
It is cursed by any deity you've ever heard of. It is an affront.
Wow, I've heard of
All God.
I've heard of them. Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah, but also my intelligence is 10. But so if I remember them,
He's taking a piece of God out of the corner, out of the wall, and it's like, would purify food and drink help me with this? And I'm like, no, this is an affront to all God to eat this.
I want to make goggles. Goggles.
I feel like someone should definitely try it.
Oh yeah, he already took 2 points of poison damage.
22 points, he's like 42 already.
He licked the wall. Was all. I thought it was a proper frog licking.
At least you just try to heal heal.
You know, intervention. Well, yeah. Actually, for the next 24 hours, you can what looked like
So what blade did you end up with since you couldn't keep it?
I just put the
like little fish. They're cute.
so I
You had to have
can
it last time.
yeah. So
You're poisoned with bee.
Yeah, oh yeah.
when I hit, I think it's every
You are seeing little things that exist on
It's been one
let's see,
for 3.
it's got a name on the ethereal plane.
Whatever D8 I look like.
You're seeing little beings that normally you wouldn't
There was a nap.
ignore, but you're seeing.
Use my bait for it. Fine.
Okay, yeah, nope, doesn't work.
Just like the safety lights.
All right, Molly, we've all time pretty soon.
Sunday.
5. No, I didn't say. I said pretty soon.
Just
So we use this damn thing tomorrow. So I'm letting her drive.
As long as you're
Come on, Molly.
I didn't do
I don't know if you
What Molly look for?
MTMA. That's what it's for.
Oh.
So I have the line of the band guys. And then,
I'll say this is so I not say not say this is this band is to the AC, but they're not saying because can I say preacher?
Because those rich name here, and anything that has the same name, no. So you really can't. You shouldn't be tricky. No.
We were doing a one shot. That's great.
So yeah, just the first two categories. Okay. Well, you should probably go for the ones that's 23 because they're happy. So you give a score improvement as well as whatever the price. Okay.
Second call being.
So
Yes, you are.
I just did that
Thank you very much. That is freaking amazing.
Yes, but you're not.
I saw that card and I was like, I know who wants to draw this. And it wasn't me.
on failed saves, creature takes 68. Oh yeah, failed save. And success, they can't.
Well, you know why there's people been
That's pretty good.
Got a ventricle there? Okay, sounds good.
seems like it's
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if that makes sense.
Sounds good. Looks good too. Thank you very much, ma'am.
trade line names.
And depending on what level of
Tablet. My brain.
That was there's a set place.
Also, and then there's this thing.
She's like,
It's almost got the uvula. Wrong part.
Yeah.
she's a really good spellcaster.
Also wrong part.
So basically that was schizophrenic.
All right. And this is where the hamburgers left their fatty acid deposits.
That's what got it.
Here where he had a stick put in.
I snorted. You said stint and I snorted. Oh my god, I got rainbows happening on my tablet. What the hell?
Great idea.
I like to fill my bag of holding. You would have Tracks of the rainbows. No reason whatsoever, but Sierra is aware of it. Sierra? Yeah, and so congratulations. I like your stuff.
I feel like I'm looking at a biology book. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Doesn't matter. You can have a celebration.
That's why I was old.
You can be proud of you guys too.
All
right.
No,
It's just an
it's like sewage. So there's like
I got an answer from you.
sewage and storm water. Still,
You go down.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is still there. That's good because the other
but they sent him like a little bit. This Friday will be 30 years.
very good.
Yeah, that's
Yes. So hopefully,
All right, so you guys are coming in there.
that would be ideal.
From Z19.
I almost learned that, but I thought you would.
Thank you for not.
Yeah, Larry.
did you just print this?
Yeah.
I think, like,
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it?
No, not yet. I printed off a big hat for him too,
I
because
love it.
also
I'll march
they-
forward.
When you push me over.
Somebody stand up to.
I don't feel this. Oh, that's fine. I'm not worried.
Oh, crawl.
Dragon.
He's more disturbing when he's on his side. I don't know.
Make it bigger, baby.
My puffin.
It's your puffin.
Yes, my puffin.
I.
It's my familiar.
As you guys enter this room, beyond the shattered safe room is an oval chamber, this larger chamber that you guys are coming into, with walls of purple flesh, dimly lit by pinkish bioluminescent orbs. The air reeks of death. An opening on one wall leads to another chamber. What are you guys doing in this room?
Allison Little Dan.
You know, some little man over there? Okay.
See what he can see.
Okay. Let's get to that in just a second. Anybody looking around this room? Give me a perception check. In that pile of detritus, which is what it is, you find a gilded spyglass worth 1,000 gold points. So that's going to be 200 to everybody on the flip side. And we'll see if you guys rack up any more of that or not. What's that?
Can I walk further in?
Where do you want to walk to?
That's my.
Little Dan flew off around the corner.
Because I saw what looked like rocks, but
Hold on just a moment.
I don't like that.
Oh,
no. Something's in there. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's not very hard.
He's gonna start. Can you see what little Dan sees?
Are you doing the?
We have telepathy to make it out.
We did cast it.
Okay.
it's like a rave. What? It's like a rave.
Big worm with legs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Big worm with legs.
Yeah, like fleshy.
So,
Almost
So-
30 feet around.
Essentially,
Where are you moving?
Into the room.
looks like
Okay.
it.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm using my ring index right to see what's there. He's probably, well,
You
He's
look
big.
through the thick wall.
That's
That doesn't mean one.
yeah.
Store service.
So it would be like,
You see a large flooded chamber. Flooded.
Flooded?
That's what he's seeing when he looks through the thick wall.
Room damage.
Is it moving?
oh, is this legend
Nope.
over here?
So is this the only way to go?
Yep.
This is the only pathway?
There is one door.
All right, well, should we
The
just...
plot goes in one direction.
yeah. What if?
So you've seen what you saw. What did you tell the party?
Yeah. I just big fleshy worm with legs.
Actually, wait.
And spikes and ugly thing.
So for those of you who haven't seen it, this is what he described.
Okay, yeah, good.
That dragon?
Let's set up an ambush in
I
here.
wish it was a dragon. This is Dragon Week, but
We could
It's
surprise
also
them.
it was Spider Dragon last week, though. What's that?
she was here last week.
True.
Let's set up an ambush in here and draw it
Yeah,
into
no,
it.
Sticker and Snack don't respond to this at all.
They don't.
Nope.
So, is there any way I could have used the X-ray to look like through here?
As you're walking towards the opening, you're able to also get a look in the other room. And there's a large creature of some sort in the other room. Yeah.
I agree with Toro's love.
Just like he's described.
Could I in this
But
room here?
Yeah.
we could draw it. We all hide in here, and then we draw it out. Maybe get a surprise room.
Still the role of that creature.
Say here or here?
With a crowball that has apparently.
We should set up an ambush back here and draw it in.
I can't run dash.
What?
I can do dashing and like
So you can run and be like, get
Yeah.
so.
Run over, hit it with an arrow,
We
hit it
can
with
run
an
that
arrow.
first.
So everybody position yourselves in here,
Hey, Torment.
and we'll have him run back and bring it to us.
Sure.
No, I'm asking.
Do I don't have to ask that, bro?
We get it as rangers. I do prepare it. Did you prepare it?
Yeah. Yes, I do. It's a very bad, angry moment. Yes. With spikes here. So
Setting up in here.
Kill upon sight.
Got it.
Huge.
debating on
Will it fit?
Huge thing.
You may cast it.
I don't think it'll fit.
You may cast it in the opening.
Sure.
What?
You may cast it in the opening.
You cast it as soon as old Dan gets back.
Oh, in the opening would be good. Because then it slows down.
So what are you guys doing?
So is everyone ready for?
Is this the wall to be put in?
No, I'm gonna be on time.
Moving right down. So it's about the same size as the other dragon.
Yeah, but then I can see it.
You can see the dragon.
Yeah,
It's meant to take hits.
yeah, but I thought we were
A bird appeared to he goes at you, and then your dragon leaves, and he stays where he is.
Well, that's convenient.
As he appears to be growing out of the tissues surrounding him.
Well, that's great. Point where you want to go.
Yeah.
And just so you guys know the name of this thing, because it's fun,
Put me right by Hickory.
this is a heart-a-lot. What?
Oh, what?
A heart-a-lot.
Yep.
Right here?
So it grew out of
You're
this
fine.
heart.
You're on
I'm on
top
top of it.
of it. Let's put you right here.
I'm
Put it.
And it doesn't seem to be interested in leaving its room.
I'm not gonna charge up and ram it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
How much do you think this thing weighs?
There we go. I need old Dan back on.
How much does it weigh?
I know I'm out of position if I'm
Curious.
not more than.
So we'll have this big actor down there. Okay, there it is. What?
How much does the thing weigh?
He's rolled for his game.
We just rolled that one.
Yeah.
You were drawing everything.
12.
Okay, yeah.
How much does this thing weigh? You looked it up?
You rolled a 2.
Got that?
Well, what?
Sorry, I forgot to roll.
It's huge.
How much does it weigh? It's like
It
Hundreds
didn't. It wasn't
of
good.
Thousands, maybe.
Yeah.
so telekinesis.
No.
Yeah. Got it. Cool.
And it's attached.
Oh.
Or it's at least happy to be here, yeah.
We have to go on mission.
Got a little hit volunteers unknown, which is immediately after her turn in initiative, which is great for me. At the beginning of Omnom's turn,
Thanks to so I can use step back. It gives me the spell. Okay.
It's just
right? So,
But it also just
I get to do something I have been waiting to do. I get to take a legendary action. Before Omnom gets its full charge in, this thing charges up on Omnom.
countercharge. Great.
Well, damn. You can just get out of the way.
Don't even bother.
Yeah, I mean, just pushes the little man away. I mean, it doesn't even launch his knowledge here. But yeah, it just, in this case, that's all it does. So it just nerfed Omnom just a little bit. So, no more charge. But do the rest of it.
No? Okay, does that mean I can take my turn too? No, just one attack.
Just Omnom.
Okay.
Amazing.
19.
A 19 will hit.
I'm almost scared of how high this thing's AC is.
Damage.
13 force damage. You got it.
Oh, wait, no. Hey,
Go on, do it.
that's even less. That's 4.
13 it is. All right. All right. So that brings us to Pryor.
Wow. Already?
Yep.
Our medic is going.
It was freaking chaos. I had to resolve it somehow. There we go.
At the end of
It's your turn.
10? I don't know if I can.
I know. It was just chaos, so I resolved the way I resolved it.
Oh,
It'll be
okay.
soon. Celia, I'm sorry.
So my question is, how fast can I move? I got an 8 intelligence,
No,
My walk.
you can walk. Yeah.
so I can go 30 feet.
Yep.
Don't step right in front of me. It seems like a bad idea. Very bad idea. Omnom is like a tic tac compared to this thing.
So if I'm going to 60 feet, correct?
But that you're looking at 60 feet. I'm not a student.
And I cast the sun.
I'm not a student. Okay, laser hands. All right.
68. That's a lethal body. Dracula.
Is that the one that's inches and not centimeters?
I've labeled it.
Okay. I actually have a friend in town from New Zealand that loves the fact that we sell tape measures that don't have centimeters on them. So Sunbeam,
Yeah, so it's
attack roll.
yeah. It's,
Okay.
What's the attack roll?
Oh, so it's safe.
18
It's a line. Okay. Well, it's got a new.
I'm going to say he can shoot over the bunny.
I thought you
It's
could.
tall.
You said the spindle.
It's huge.
It's like a line. Like,
Yeah, but you can shoot
I
it.
know what the spindle is.
When can you put the point and point attack like this?
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me
As you shoot towards the head of the beast, and it does not save.
Okay. Yay.
Get it for one.
not good enough. And now she's putting it into a board. So you try to pull it.
35.
35 radiant?
And since it failed, it's blinded.
Okay. Noted. Until,
The next turn when I quit moving.
and then you can shoot it again. Yeah. Awesome.
Sunbeam's what?
No, sunbeam's like a laser coming out of your hands.
Sunbeam's what?
It's six. My only one.
All right. Well, that is interesting. Oh, it's actually even more interesting. We'll get to that. That brings us to the hardwood.
It brings what?
That's the hard lobster. Heart-and-lod. I think it's heart-and-loid, but it doesn't have that high, so whatever. Heart-and-lod. This is from a heart. So it's going to go after as it does. One bite attack and 2 claw attacks.
Do you have disadvantage?
Okay.
Oh, I don't.
It was very happy.
Because it has blind sight and tremor sense.
Nice. I think the tremor sense on
60 feet of heart.
Oh, is it
Going back up to town? It's still different. Are you bringing the traits?
Yep. It seems to know exactly what's going on around it, even though it can't see. Above table.
outside, true sight and what sight.
So, does wow, 27 hit.
Yeah.
That is a bite. 15 points of damage, plus 13 points of poison damage on them. And give me a strength saving throw.
Okay, give me just a second.
Probably burning down the city.
Or I don't know.
It's just so. Yeah. That's it.
Must be a full moon.
Oh no, sorry, accidentally exited that one. Shoot.
So it's a total of 28 damage if you're looking for that. But I did the strength check.
Plus,
Okay.
It's funny, my components are magnet.
With that, even though it bit down completely on him, somehow he's able to use his one antler to get free from the grasp of this thing.
he poked the inside of his cheek.
2 claw attacks. Does a 17 hit.
No.
The second one will be a crit, however. So that is 2 plus 6. 28 points of damage. Slap. All right. Nope, she'll stay right there. All right, go ahead. We have next up, Secret. 2 more in there.
22.
I know we basically I just went with where we were with whoever was saying they were doing something, so we started deep in the initiative. So it was just, I've never broken it that way before. I may not again. We'll see.
Alright.
Where you're at? Do you want to move up your movement?
Oh, if you range.
And this dude just now rolled you, so he's the one in front of you. I got the what? You have
8 squares away. You want to go up?
rolling in there. Okay.
Range hit. Slash.
Okay.
Stole this stuff.
Do it. What's that? Hit. It's not actually blinded out though. Just magical resistance. I had advantage on the saving throw. 33?
Second.
I thought it was magic for another.
So what's the next thing you do?
It didn't really matter that he was blind anyway, but yeah.
25 to hit.
He doesn't think he's not playing an answer bar.
25
Hit.
hits.
Oh, good name.
14 damage.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's silly. Hops away.
Got
I got
it.
a 5-foot wide lightsaber.
All right. With that, on your turn, it can't do much with its legendary action, so it's going to go ahead and back up without inducing any opportunity attacks. Okay, that brings us to Ricardo.
Does it have the equivalent of like flyby?
Yeah, it's the sprint moves up to its speed. This movement doesn't provide opportunity attacks. Yeah. Its other action isn't appropriate.
Ball running.
Oh, come on, use your hand.
Like my smoke is thrown upon the mountain.
This is movement and
Dash.
no, moon dance thing. What do you call it?
Okay.
Yes, you know the one. It's a bonus action. What puts me there? And then
Stuff?
Misty Step. Yes, that's the one.
Bam thing.
And then I will Eldritch Blast.
And you're on deck, Celia.
28 hits, right?
Yes.
Does 16?
Yes.
Does 13?
No.
Okay.
16 hits?
Yes.
16 does hit. 13 does not.
16 hits. 13.
Force damage. 4 total.
Oh,
Both of those?
Yeah. 2 die 10.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm so used to agonizing
I
blast.
rolled 2 2s.
So moving on. So
Can I make an intelligence saving throw?
intelligence saving throw. I don't know if we can make one of those or not. Ooh. Ooh.
Which cafe?
That is effectively a 0.
Okay, it takes
Does it do
12.
I have a negative 4 on my intelligence saves. Sorry?
Takes 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic, okay?
And on its next saving throw, it will roll a d4 and subtract it.
Okay. I like throwing the d4 out there. That's nice.
And
That's it?
I was thinking about wall of fire, but it has blind sight, so it can still see through the deep fire. So we'll just have disadvantage. I'll just cast fireball. We can still fireball.
Wait, is one of those...
Hey now, that's my job.
Okay, thank you. I need reminders on some of those.
Yeah, that's my job.
Okay, fireball, what level?
Third.
Okay.
He is
Wow.
Yep.
Does not matter. That was a shit roll, too.
okay.
I rolled a 4 and a 3 this round. No resistance?
Nice.
What's that?
No legendary resistances?
Well, resistances.
Oh, wait. And I get advantage. I forgot. Thank you. In fact, we're going to burn one of them, so it does have legendary resistances. Thank you for reminding me. So, it's going to succeed. Okay?
It takes,
But by the way, with advantage, I stole it.
it takes 17 fire damage.
That's the half?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I drag it away. I'll make 2 attacks.
Okay.
13, get it?
Does not.
Alright, and that means a natural 20.
Oh, the other one is a crit?
Yeah.
Nice.
You're right. 17, 18, 20 lightning damage.
20 lightning damage. As you do lightning damage to it, you notice that something it seizes up briefly. I'm going to do this even though it doesn't have anybody swallowed. And it dry heaves a couple of times.
Gross. Can I make a dexterity saving throw?
Foreshadowing. We might have to remember that. Next save, you say 21?
Succeeds, so it takes half damage. 4 lightning damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Nice job. All right. It is not yet bloodied, but it does look hurt. So that brings us to Torment.
I'm going to cast Conjure Barrage on it. Yeah, how about this thing?
Okay.
It's not bad. It's only raising the bottom.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
True. So do you go?
Can
Can you get an angle on it so you don't hit the dregs? Is the question.
Is the dragon in the air or is the dragon on the ground?
Dragon's on the ground.
And how tall is this thing?
10 feet tall exactly.
Wait, can't you choose your target?
This thing is about 15 feet tall. If you were able to get off to one side and in front of Hickory,
What if I flew up towards the ceiling and
Like here, you could probably.
where can you get to? Where can you get to on the grid? That's the question.
40 feet or 45 feet? It's a 60-foot cone. If you get close enough.
Yes, from there you can get up in the
You
air.
could cut.
And
Put Hickory with me, or not Hickory.
Yeah. And are you flying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go.
technically,
So we're up in the air.
That's a dex saving throw for you.
Even if you clip the dragon, that's not a player. I mean,
I still
And can I do
try to
can I do
protect
100
mark pets.
Yes.
60. What's that?
Can I do 100 mark before?
I'll let you recommend that.
It just was. You succeeded.
I succeeded. Yeah. By the way, legendary resistance to succeed.
Thank you. You take half damage.
Yep.
10
10 points of damage.
plus 1. Plus 6.
that's 2.
Blood legendary. Once you get through.
Usually, yeah, I'm being liberal with them at the moment. I probably should have thought through that one, but I didn't know how much damage it was going to do, honestly. So that's fine. I did it fair.
Third level spell.
All right.
So it is only a third level spell. So damage, obviously,
You guys just had such a perfect playing field for the first time you used it. It was-
yeah. We have,
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
Where you guys?
I was here. Yeah.
They had a room full of enemies that were all in the 60-foot cone except for like 2 of them. And
yeah.
and these guys both did Conjure Barrage and like murdered everybody in the room practically. It was pretty good.
That was after, pretty sure, my fireball that I still got.
Your fireball.
No, she did Conjure Barrage. I did dual cones of fire.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Barrage and then 251 damage total. He did a 5th level fireball.
All right.
A little bit of damage. It's 30 feet.
Somebody reminded me we're closing in 45 minutes. So yeah, let's keep going.
30, perfect. If I were to shoot my crossbow, would I get anybody?
You can hit him.
Got it. First, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
That is a strength 13
Well, you have to roll the hit, right? Or do you?
for the crossbow. Yeah.
So I think you hit with the crossbow bolt and then the snare strike goes up.
18.
18 hit. So what for the save?
Strength 13.
Natural 19 on the first roll.
Damn. All right.
No ensnaring, but a little extra damage, right?
Pretty sure. You don't check this.
So yeah, give me your bolt damage plus your extra.
That is 14 damage plus 7.
That's 21.
Yeah, 21 damage.
Got it. All right, that brings us to Jonathan.
I think I'm just gonna have to dash.
Transit the post close to the entrance. Experience the Nepalese esoteric thought. The dark between the stars.
What's my move? I see them.
It should be on the main page near the top.
Bar on that. Bar on the
Oh, no.
This is legendary. Supposedly one can this way.
That way.
You never. Well, it exists.
How is it? That's a good question.
Where are your movement?
One more.
Movement's after.
35.
Finally, very good.
Let me do it.
I'm pretty sure it's 35.
All right.
Oh, on speed and defenses.
What the?
Speed. It actually says it right there. Okay. Yep.
Oh, 30. Okay. I'm just gonna do dash, so.
He's very good. You look healthy. This is nice.
6. You're within vision of it at the doorway there before you move on. Are you throw something or are you going to dash?
Like javelins or something?
Or moonbound.
Anyone proficient in that mode?
For what?
I have a heavy crossbow. I'll use my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
That is.
You re-attack.
Yes.
And you can do it. It's safe to do attack. You're not going to accidentally kill it.
Oh, 19, which is a crit, and a nat 20, so that's 2 crits.
Damn.
And then. Yeah, you this is 14.
14 just hits.
Okay. So
There's your AC, guys.
1d10.
So roll your 2 crits plus 1 hit worth of damage.
Spectral materialized on stage.
That's a D10 or 100. Yep.
Yeah, so I need.
You need 5 D10. And you can use the ones with the 2 digits on them too.
Okay, 5.
Just kind of thinking your way through the music. So I say the thing this music's so legendary is that it's almost
18.
If I didn't do that, because he decided to rush, no one else was going.
It's true.
15.
This is why I went that way. Sorry, 18 plus
18
12?
plus 12, which is
A nice round number. That's 30.
30. Yeah, that's 30 damage.
I like it.
Of slash
can do that
or
now.
piercing. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm assuming everybody's using magical weapons at this point.
Yep.
I'm not going to bother with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. That brings us to Dan.
I'm going to.
Little Dan somehow survived being in that room. Period.
That means I can see.
Gonna move tiny little Dan. There. And then I'm gonna move old Dan with Misty Step too. Just
Over here. Everybody have it?
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody took Misty Step today.
I don't. It's a good
I
app.
don't.
It is.
It's very hard.
I could. Do I need a hide? Oh, I guess never mind. That's a banner. Like
There's a lot of shit going on there. Yeah, no, you just appeared around the corner. I don't require a hide when you, which the first time you appear. Yeah.
So that is 17 and 19.
Full fifth.
The third and final check succeeds. If it doesn't, brings the police to satisfy the flow.
Oh my God, thank you, man.
And here's the thing that really sucks for this monster. I've got legendary actions. I can't do any extra attacks with my legendary action. I can run around, or I can do something if I've got somebody in my mouth. But that's it. What's that?
I'll brew it.
No.
Well, we're at
29.
29.
And well, I'll just use my last 2 and tough around the corner. Yeah,
Oh no.
I have 2 more. I have 2 more from you.
No, I don't think I
I
do.
already did my mother. But yeah, no, I already have. The legendary actions doesn't have an attack, so it's just that's the way it is. All right.
Can you give advantage?
Oh, I do have.
I'd give help from the help action.
I don't think you do, but I
Well, look at this big hill.
help push. Thanks for the reminder.
Within minus 4.
Minus 4.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
And he's not.
He gives advantage to whoever's coming next. That's fine.
That's about always.
Well, hell, we've made it around, and the monster's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay. How high up are we?
The ceiling's only 20 feet, so.
Yeah.
20 feet high.
With that sun.
Yeah.
Which means you're about 18 feet in the air.
I'd have to see the spell again by 10 seconds.
A tower more than 100 feet tall and glass chamber.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm going to summon my Fae, my little buddy.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Who's a Fae this time. Well, he's a fuming Fae. So
I knew he was going to be fuming for some reason. Go ahead.
yeah, but he goes after me, so.
Okay. Just toss him on there somewhere.
What's that?
My summon,
Oh, I remember.
my summon, can you let him,
It's a
I don't know,
Fae,
somewhere
he's
right next to
fuming.
the creature. But in the meantime, I'm going to run 20 feet and poke him with this horse.
Make the
Okay.
You can.
think of like once it happens, it disappears.
Yeah.
But then on the next turn,
You know what you're doing. Roll all your attacks. Give me all your damage.
Right? Like if you wanted to start
The
it.
tackle is 17. No, it originates
14 is the AC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Right.
if you move,
That, the second I'm not attacked. So it's 15 plus.
And like,
just want to look for.
oh yeah, no.
jump and grab on us. You're trying to keep it like a little bridge to anyone else.
Oh well,
Usually does.
Explore the tower.
25 damage.
Explore the spire.
25. Got it.
And then my fuming Fae
This room is made of glass that
hits with a 20, and it's 2d6.
Now it lies in the room, it's flying over the furnace and the sights. Debris by picture together with the sky coast bottom was it's not magically off. Make it strong.
Plus 6 plus 6. That was 17 for my Fae.
Okay.
Arrow almost maxed it.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's going to face everything. It's gonna teleport away as it's shooting.
Okay.
It's just gonna.
Move away. Okay.
Can it appear on?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
On your shoulder, on Torment's shoulder. Got it.
See if you can.
As we stack.
And then it's Torment all the way down.
That brings us to Prior.
Is there a way I can like?
All right.
Yeah, but when can we put
Still got my large sunbeam. I'm gonna
Still got it up. Yep.
move.
Mr. Laser Hands. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm going to. I can get two.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to shoot it in the face again.
All right. What's the save again?
18 half the two.
He's like things are flowing.
It makes it.
Where are we gonna?
Okay, so half.
No less time than 9:23. Go on.
Oh, it's an 18 out of 14.
14. Okay.
Crown with the glittering dome roof. A double door on one side with slightly ajar.
All right. That brings us to the Heartline. Very nice. Okay. Shit. So we have a dragon, an omnon,
And a little band.
and a little Dan.
Crowded. Here.
Well, and honestly, it could take a legendary action to move it anywhere it wants to in that room.
Yeah, it didn't give you much.
So I can.
Yeah, just right in here from the back down to. People trying to use it.
Yes. In fact, as its last legendary action before anything else happens,
That's actually maybe.
it's gonna go right there.
Oh, good, it's right in front of me.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Why do I feel an AOE coming on?
I don't have one, unfortunately. Who is that with the little mace up here? That's you? It's a nice little mini.
You're gonna I'll tell you what I came from. Remember this may be before the time. Dungeons and Dragons had an old electronic game.
Oh, wow.
And that's one.
No, I coveted that. My parents wouldn't spend money
I
on
still
it.
have it, but.
Yeah, you're getting ready to get eaten. I have a feeling.
Inside the building. But
It's a good
So
run.
does a 22 hit?
Oh yeah.
Give me a strength saving throw. You also take 25 points of damage.
Okay. Strength saving.
yeah,
We've actually done it myself.
Rolled a 12.
As you get swallowed by the Heartaloid.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what was the damage again?
But
25.
it did use its last legendary action.
It has not used its last legendary resistance yet.
Yes.
And legendary actions, by the way, just recharged.
Every turn.
Every round.
I guess I'll miss these steps.
You might.
It also has 2 claw attacks. It's going to take 1. Whoever that is. Dan?
You can't step out.
That direction.
I don't even.
This one?
Yeah. Be able to-
Green? White?
Nope, that one.
The one with the
That one. Yep.
I have an idea where.
That's him, I
Is that
think.
you? Who?
Is it tar
Is that you?
That,
on the upper level.
does he have a flail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Does a 21 hit? No. Really? Damn. All right. Well, missed you. And then the other one, he's the white one.
This is Jonathan.
Jonathan, okay. 22 to hit you. All right. That will be 17 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay.
And with that, that's the. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. That's all you can do. All right, that brings us. I'll start over.
Right there.
Thank you.
Don't fair.
That brings us to Ikari.
Right. Well, since it's right next to me, I don't have to
Nope.
go anywhere. So,
Very convenient, huh?
All right.
Going to cause a crap. The Sarut Empire are fulfilling. They use their tail stickers to inject AIDS.
That hits. The target is 14.
Just saying it to me.
Can we investigate the non-frost covered stuff?
Yes, you can. Give me an investigation.
When you just realized that they were there?
No, if you poke it and you
26 damage. Attack.
I'm just saying.
26. Okay, got it.
Oh, thank God. I will never.
25 hit, so yeah.
Hits.
There's no way they're defensible.
So my
17 damage.
17.
Yeah.
This thing look bloody at all?
Oh, yeah, this thing looks bloody at this point. Yep.
Does it look like it's new?
I was like,
Well, it kind of started bloody. I mean, it's a piece of decayed heart that's become sentient.
Oh, is that what's
Oh, it's gross on top of gross. Yeah, for sure.
Well, these
Either
guys
that or
are
maybe
interesting.
maybe it was a parasite. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's been living here a while.
Okay.
Yeah, and the decay of this god has brought it about. All right. So, yeah, but yes, it's very bloody to this point. So, Hickory, is that your turn? Yep. All right. So, at the beginning of Ricardo's turn, it is going to feed on the person that it swallowed.
Nom 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 nom.
So, take 10 necrotic damage, please.
Okay.
As you feel some of your life force be sucked away.
He's fine. He's a priest.
All right.
Yeah, but he's purely being eaten by his dead god.
My dead gods. They're different.
Don't work. This is don't work. This is fun. All right. Where we go?
You asked too much.
Ricardo.
What you get?
Oh, me. Yes, you. You gave me the stupid name at the beginning. You have to live with it.
You nagged your god so
Okay.
much it died. Now it's eating.
That's my bonus action, and now I'm
I'm
going
sure
to
there's a life lesson in this. As I'm working my way to his
Do
gullet.
you want to plus?
Do I have advantage?
Why? No flanking rule.
All this fine. 19 hits,
19 hits.
18 hits,
Yeah.
17 hits.
Yeah. So Eldritch Blast.
We should have actually made.
Huh? Eldritch Blast.
No,
So you get
this
2
is
flail?
flail. Two flail attacks.
Oh, I thought you just said 3 numbers.
No.
Okay.
God for me.
8.
18. Yeah.
Plus one, like our sage number. So one of them is
23. Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
concentration.
you did lose concentration.
Okay. What would my concentration be?
So you need to be 24 as the damage that you took.
Yes.
Whatever is higher.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do concentration. Did you guys do the concentration check? Okay. Because, yeah, he did technically have incapacitated, so he wouldn't have lost it from that. So, yeah.
So 25, so half of that was.
12.
So 20 didn't. So it's still about
But you got damaged twice.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got damaged twice.
You're incapacitated, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, no, you're not. He's not incapacitated. He's restrained
All right, then I guess
and blinded.
Well, no, we'll have to be at least 12 for 7.
Did you roll either of them below 10?
That's only
That's 9.
Did you roll either one below 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm a work at when I get. I thought I was.
Oh, you're rolling with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so roll the second concentration check.
Okay, take down 26 leave.
Oh,
Yeah,
then you're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
So
Your laser hands still work. You can't see shit.
You can laser hand inside it.
His,
I don't
his
even know
hands
what I'm
stick-
doing.
There's a glowing spot on a check.
Just his hands.
Or
stick
feel like I have existed.
Gonna make an acknowledgement.
Do you need the tongues?
Yes, please.
No.
I don't have it.
And slippery
I didn't make a mistake.
Could you please make a DC 18 intelligence save?
You and your intelligence save.
Drop this down and freaking glass and leave ball.
Why would I need that?
That is a 13 minus 4 for 9.
Says we're gonna hit it.
It's 25 psychic damage.
What'd you cast?
Synaptic stab.
Ooh, okay.
25.
Got it.
And did it fail?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. On a failed save, the target has muddy thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it subtracts a 1d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks.
Got it.
It makes a Constitution saving throw.
Super Bane. Got it.
It makes this intelligence saving throw at the end of each
Super
turn.
Okay.
And then my dragon's gonna do its thing.
Yeah, it's not going to ever succeed on that, by the way. It's got a -4. It's
That's
screwed.
what we like to do.
It's even dumber than me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got an intelligence score of 3.
13 get it?
For what?
Attack rolls.
Just missed.
Okay. It's gonna use its breath to make a DC 18 dex.
Oh, we haven't done
17. Fails.
Fails.
Actually, uses its last legendary resistance because it's not going to survive long enough to use it somewhere else.
So it takes 2 lightning damage.
2 lightning damage. Once again, it seems to shock it. And it didn't try to move last turn, but you sense that these lightning damages have limited its ability to move.
I'm healthy.
Yeah, it seems to be very confused now. By the way, there's a little this thing in the description that said according to Melfina Valane, wizard and spelljammer. They ain't dragons, they ain't lizards. Oh no, they're much worse. So that's the quote about these things. And this is a parasitic monster that does occur in the corpses of gods, apparently. So it's not just
Very
one.
common.
All right. So there's some lore I didn't know.
Gods.
So that brings us to Torment. And yes, I'm going to make you guys kill it because at this point, why not? It is very hurt, however.
Yeah, the staff doesn't mind staying.
How tall is this thing?
15 feet.
15 feet tall? Yeah, 15 feet.
If I use my breath weapon, can I just get the top half of it and miss the piece
Do
of
it.
the brain?
Do it. What's your save?
14. That's 14.
I rolled a 5. All right. I wish every DM I played with was as reliable as me rolling one.
Me too. 31.
31 points of damage.
You make it move so 2 things. One, because you're
Got it. All right. That brings us to Kit.
15 and like it's 12 14.
Well, I'm gonna try the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike in my spell. That is a
But you're going to shoot it first, and then Ensnaring Strike.
yeah. It's a shoot the crossbow to cast the Ensnaring Strike first.
But does it?
Yeah.
Does it turn it from
I looked up how that would work.
Okay, so so you don't make the attack roll, just the save?
Yes, you make the save and then you make the
It's Snare Strike. Bonus action, which you take immediately after hitting a creature roll out.
crossbow then.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you.
One more thing.
Thank you.
That's what I thought. It's like a smite.
That is 20.
What's that?
It's a 30-20.
30-20, does it? Yep.
Got it. That is.
What's up?
Do the damage for the crossbow first. 8.
Hence her menagerie.
8 plus 5.
In the middle
13.
13 points of damage.
13 damage for the base crossbow.
Okay, plus. And save on the Ensnaring Strike is 13?
Yeah.
Net 20.
Damn.
So half.
Language you don't know.
Got it. Nope, nothing happens.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, nothing happens upon it saving.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just the straight damage from the crossbow now. So that's 13 damage.
All right. This thing looks very wounded after you hit it, though. Jonathan,
I'm gonna hit it with
this thing looks big, disgusting, and wants to die. And your sword seems to be the only thing between it and death.
Okay.
It's that close.
Okay.
It's definitely a possibility.
Assuming that
15,
It's
19,
it's
dirty 19, and then 6 plus 9, so another 15.
it's
Okay, so all three of those hit. So then,
3d10 plus 12.
or 3d6, it's 2d6 plus 5, so it'll be 66 plus 15.
Okay. Yep. Sorry. Yeah. We had the d10s earlier. It's
20 plus 15 is 35, and then when I hit on this sword, I
how do you want to do this?
want to climb up on its back and
You avoid all of the spikes on its back somehow.
They've been chopped off.
and right after I chop up a spike for a trophy, I'm gonna stab it through the hell.
You reach up with your sword, go shave the back,
Yes.
hop up on it, and whack, cut the head right off. All right.
Nice and I see.
You hear?
Then I pry it open.
Yeah, with some assistance, Friar is able to make it out. So,
So good.
while you were in there, Friar, roll me a perception or investigation check and tell me what you did.
Perception.
yeah, I don't like
What'd you get?
12.
A 12?
Perception.
Luckily, a 10 was what you needed. Hey guys, look what I found. Oh, it's a stick. It's a piece of a staff, indeed. This thing apparently had eaten it, and yes, you found a chunk of the staff. It is things going.
Two down.
What is the
Five
chop?
down.
Then like last time even
Second piece of this.
No, I mean the first one was a critical carrot. I didn't know if it was
Those are good ones. though.
Getting there. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know if I have a picture for this one. It is a rod piece. Sorry.
Rod piece, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't get to know whether it's crystal or not this time, but yes. So you have the second piece of the rod. Let's see. You guys are able to make it out. There's some drama around that, but nothing worth talking about. Did we get the first piece first?
That's insane.
You can investigate the rest of the room. Sure. Give me a investigation check.
Can I join with that?
Yeah,
Sure.
can
Yeah.
19.
With 25, you notice a large black pool in the next room, and you avoid it.
We both know it's intentional.
Okay.
6
We got
feet.
19s.
You almost reach into the black pool, but decide that that's probably a bad idea.
We both got 19s.
11.
You both got 19s? You got an 11. Thank you. Give me a, let's see. Nope, you don't get a save. Take 10 points of force damage. As you touch the congealing blood of a god. And it just smacks your arm back when you touch it. Detect magic?
So
What about us?
Dude. It's like coruscating freaking light show here. Yeah, no, in the blood, bad juju. Don't touch it. Bad juju, don't touch the
What about
blood.
those that made 19?
So, everybody gets 1,200 gold pieces.
Whoa.
I found the thing.
Because y'all found a thing, and there's a day for finding the thing. Hey, finding it.
19, what do we find?
There wasn't anything else. No, it's just
Pool of blood.
whether you're an idiot enough to touch the pool of blood. Yeah. And Hickory was there for us. So, thank you. Thank you, Hickory.
Launching yourself.
Yeah, no, there was no other things to find in there except the pool of blood. And the level. Yeah, you got a level, so you can go to 13.
Nice.
You've got 10 downtime days, which you can use in accordance with the rules.
So we go 2 levels. 15.
If you want, but I'd advise not going up too long.